Welcome back to Digital Havoc
God.
Street Fighter 5 tournament. I don't know what happened right there, but what I do know is we're gonna have some great action. As I look to my screen, I see some different things. Let's go before we get to the fisticuffs. Let's go around the room to my right of me. What is this? What is this?
What is this?
Saint Cola. I am Electronic Athletics sponsorship man. I have joke for you to start tournament.
What's the
Saint
joke?
Cola knock knock.
Who's there?
Street Fighter.
Oh,
Street
no.
Fighter who?
No. This is Street Fighter 5 opening season. Street Fighter 2 is on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You here for the wrong game.
Oh.
Flex, how you doing? Tell me more what's going on with you right now and tell the people who you are.
All right, everybody. It's your girl Flex is back at it again on mic. You know what I'm bringing, the flavor and the spice. All right, who do we got up next? I know there's a nice gentleman to one of my sides.
One of your sides? It's too much. No, it's to your.
There we go.
To your. There we go. We can do the fusion dance now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but who am I? I'm not the face y'all look used to see. What's this black bandana nonsense going on? We got to get the right color in here.
Oh my god, get out of here.
Absolutely. Look at all the hair. All right. I'm Nogaremi. What's good, people? What's good?
I was afraid there was no Nogaremi, but fix problem you did.
Absolutely,
Oh my God,
I did, Mr. Panda Swinkly.
Is that
Panda
Shadow
Swinkly?
Noga?
Is that the name?
Shadow Nogaremi?
Shadow Nogaremi? I don't know. I don't know who that fool was with the black bandana.
You didn't
Something
think of
came
the-
over me.
Oh my God.
There was no name.
You know what I'm
There was.
thinking?
I said
you think
20
of
minutes.
the-
I came up with this bit 20 minutes ago. What do you want from me? I know what y'all
Flex.
want from me.
Stand
It's
it
some
here.
awesome
I-
commentary tonight, along with all of my other folks, because we got Lord Jimmy Bones and Black Bible
Oh.
Knight. Not Black Bible Knight, just Bible Knight. I don't know what I was thinking there. Coming
Black
up
Bible
on
Knight.
deck.
Let me see what's on your
no.
hard drive, Nogaremi. Let me see what's on your hard drive. If I type the word B into the search engine, what am I going to find? Just tell me now. Just tell me now. But anyway,
Oh no.
if you guys want
All
some
right,
good
well-
commentary, some esports commentary,
Yeah,
you can
guys,
find it here.
it was
You can
nice
find some
seeing
great
you
action,
tonight.
some great commentary,
gotta-
some good shit.
I gotta
People,
go.
exclamation mark
Bye.
Matcherino as we get things going. Put that in the damn chat. Run it just like that. Lord Jimmy Bones and I guess Bible Black coming up on the deck. Jimmy Bones running that wrong.
Bible
Coming
Knight.
from that,
Bible Knight.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
man,
Bible
we
Knight.
have
You might be getting the
growth.
Bible Black.
Oh no.
He's gonna be looking
Yeah,
back
we
like
got
this.
the
They didn't get my
king.
name right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got the king of Samurai Showdown, won multiple
man.
tournaments, but can he carry that success over into Street Fighter 5 in this bracket? We're gonna be busting in and starting things out. We got the Rog and we got the Falk. Now, Falk's gotten a lot of love coming into the season. I've talked about this on a couple other streams, but the big thing to talk about is that crouching medium punch. It has such a huge range, and it's actually 1 frame faster now. So it's going to be a pretty strong button that you're going to see a lot of Falk players abusing. But will Bible Knight use that tool, or how's he going to play this out?
I mean,
Wow,
Jimmy
he's the
Bones has
juggle on
been
the air there?
I was gonna say Jimmy Bones has been playing. He's played Street Fighter 5 before. He took a break and now came back with the new changes that kind of lulled him in. And he's used to playing matchups that aren't so fun. He's used to playing the matchups that are suffering from Street Fighter 2. So he's well adapted to this kind of game. Already getting the throw in the corner. What's next?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yo, I love that stand fierce to get the hit, gets the release, big combos from Bible Knight, taking him to the Bible belt, a little bit of time in church, gets the dash down, trying to bait something, -4, but doesn't get the punish. And now you're back in the corner.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent job from Bible Knight here on defense, recognizing when Lord Jimmy Bones is just trying to bulldog his way in, but bulldog he will, gripping him up one time. What's in the corner?
Yeah, using that V reversal.
XDP.
No
Ooh,
respect, but
just
a big
slightly.
jump. Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
just in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say slightly missed time there for Bible Knight, but worked out in Jimmy Bones' favor. Going in with the trade here on the jump in. And again, some nice defense. Trying maybe for a cross up or something there, but nothing lands.
I like the fireball pressure from Bible. He's got to keep it going. I like the neutral jumps too. That's a typical way to blow up Rog what he wants to do in terms of rush punches and the air approach to shots, as you had said before, landing even faster, coming down faster, but Jimmy Bones with the V reversal trying to put Bible to the corner.
Yeah, and you got to be careful. You can't keep neutral jumping too much because now we're seeing Jimmy Bones has picked it up and is letting that screw upper go. But again, big combos from Bible Knight, puts out the bubble gun.
Oh, caught him too there. Didn't have the confirm into the super, but one forward throw will do it. Round apiece now.
Yeah, this is going to be a really difficult matchup. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's really difficult if you're Balrog because Falk has so many projectile tools that can really check a lot of his movement, and he doesn't have anything great. All right, going in conversion from critical art, lots of big damage here.
I mean, typically you can see the V skill, right? But he doesn't have the same on the deck, and the way her shots rock are not the same way as maybe Gal or Ryu. Jimmy Bones, oh, he does have V skill 1. I'm an idiot, but it doesn't matter. Bible with the conversions right here needs to do a little bit more damage. V skill coming through in the clutch, not enough damage. He's gonna get close, and there it is by the back of the neck. Let me talk to you for a second.
Wow,
no
activation
here. This is good damage. Needs one more touch. Gotta hold it.
Yeah, look, I love it. Did the shotgun and walked back a little bit, trying to bait the little shimmy there from Jimmy Bones, and Bible Knight closing the round. I like that. Like, yo, you're gonna V skill, I'll stand out of range and punish you for it.
Yeah, I really did appreciate the patience that Bible Knight had, you know, waiting for good opportunities to kind of back up and let Jimmy Bones kind of kill himself there. But that isn't to say Jimmy Bones put a lot of good damage on deck, and that's the thing when you're Balrog, you don't have to get a lot of confirms to get your momentum going, so. But you still have to try to close in that gap, which Balrog can have a difficult time doing in this matchup.
Oh my goodness, and now just getting the dive into the other side as well. Got the V reversal because the pressure was too much for Jimmy Bones there. Let's see what he can do to kind of bring this back. Has to find a way to close this gap.
Came down with the button right there. V reversal, got to put him in the corner. Trying to check him, and this is where you kind of have to play. Lock him in the corner, run your game plan with the V reversal, because Bible knows that he doesn't need trigger to put this character down.
With the dash up throw into the corner, now we got Bible Knight coming in. Looking for that thump, maybe. Neutral jump out of range. The screw up or not landing. A neutral jump again. Little baby touches, gets the toes.
Ooh, V reversal out of there, but we have V shift on deck and the throw to do it.
Yeah, that was some awesome defense there from Bible Knight, especially with the back throw out of the corner, and then you could just see the invasive game plan starting to kick into high gear, coming down and catching Lord Jimmy Bones getting too aggressive there, you know, after the frustration of losing the corner. So let's see if Lord Jimmy can keep his cool here going into what could be his final round.
Yeah, this ain't looking too good for the mans. If
Okay,
we're being honest, nice.
Big
Sorry, go ahead,
conversion. You're
Tank.
going to set up the mine.
I know you're good. Keep going with your point. Good.
Pressure, gonna
I'm
be
gonna get
reversal
biased
coming
real
up. Oh, neutral jump.
I'm gonna get
coming with
biased.
taps. Air to air, no jugs. Coming through.
There's the back throw. Landing up the damage. EX coming through with the. I like that. Knows that it's still his turn on that activation. Goes for the EX. Lord Jimmy Bones doesn't have much in the tank to work with, and you can't do the rush punches. They are going to be problematic. The walk up throw tech. Bible charging up the shots. It's one more shot on the deck.
Ooh.
Just let it land. Just let it land.
Okay.
All right. Going in with a throw right now, keeping the corner pressure going. Got the command grab on deck. Can Lord Jimmy Bones keep the corner pressure going? Neutral jump, but that's so unfortunate.
My man has been blessed. Peace be with you, and also with you in the losers bracket. Bible with the 2-0. Jimmy just looking like he did not know what to do in that matchup. And I'll be honest with y'all. I've watched one of Jimmy's streams. I think he might be streaming right now, so make sure to give him some love. When he faces a matchup, just like anybody does when they're new to the game or coming back to the game, they're a little bit like, damn. They get that look like this. In fact, he fought Jeff recently, and he sat in the lab just. I felt for the man. I knew exactly how he's feeling right now, but he still has another chance to play. That was just the winner's side, so he'll have another turn in the loser side. But as y'all were saying before this is kind of a stacked bracket. Tell me what's going on with who's been coming through here.
Yeah, we got a lot of. We all want to talk because we're all stoked about this bracket. Noguremi, you want to break it down?
Oh, absolutely. We do have Folks Waves coming back here for another time. Of course, He did just win the last season, right? Came out on top, won the most tournaments, got the most points, went home with a decent prize. We also have Silver Rupee sitting there in the bracket. You know, the Ed we all love to hate and love to love. Kamani, of course, always with the Dulcim coming in. Adam R busting out that Urian, already beating Doro Pipa. Oh, Game Money, by the way, beat 4H Tim. A pretty good birdie player last I remember. Destructive's in the house. Carlton Banks, Lord Jimmy Bones, of course, we saw. Z's Nuts. Z's Nuts looking hard. Tortilla Jones. Tortilla Jones already taking it over Livid Zone Cocky. But we got one of the legends here. We got TS Sabin in the house, of course, rocking the Dulcim Falk combo. Alex Noah, of course, is back again. Already took Treefolio down into losers, or sent Treefolio down into losers. We got Lizardbot's own Lizardman, of course. We got to give a shout out to the best Discord bot known to man, DelzonFire, of course. Always rocking it. Z Fighter Son Goku at a 9.
Yeah.
Surmy was in the bracket. Shout out to Matcherino.
More like
yeah. And speaking of Matcherino, real quick, I was gonna say, Surmy, shout out to Matcherino. And speaking of Matcherino, real quick, make sure you go check out Matcherino. You don't have to create an account. You can. Make sure to go check out the link and click contribute. You can enter in that wonderful coupon code DH52SFV to add a free fee. Words are hard. You'd think as a commentator I'd know how to talk at some point, but man,
no.
Add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. And of course, too, you can complete sponsorship quests on the right-hand side. And if you got a little extra cushion in your pocket, if income tax finally hit you, you can go send some extra love our way. They'll support the tournament, the players, everyone in between. Who else we got in the bracket?
I see you down there, Surmy, talking in chat. You didn't actually already go 0-2, did you? Please, Surmy, I don't want to scroll down and find out that you're out of the tournament.
He just said yes. But you know what? Okay, but that's fine. That's okay. That's okay if he went 0-2 because, we need people that go 0-2 because, first you start with the 0-2s, then you start with the 1-2s, then you start working your way up there more and more with the dash and EX, uppers and things like that on their wake up, and that keeps working as you get better and better at the game. There's nothing wrong with going 0-2, Sermon. You're good to go. We all went 0-2. We've all Tom. You just say nah?
No, I said nah, as in it's not.
What to say?
What? No. I was agreeing with you and saying that he also had a pretty stacked bracket run, and I've been talking to Sermon a lot, and I know he's putting in the work. His ranked matches are getting better. His mental game is getting better, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I, for one, love Sermon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sermon's the best.
Yeah, to close out who we have in the bracket. MisoKrattz, of course.
Speaking of
lovely,
who we love.
Yeah, and then Black Shikamaru with the Blanco, of course. But we're gonna get DelzonFire up on deck on stream against Z Fighter Son Goku.
Let's say, speaking of who we don't love.
What is with all the Delz?
We love to hate Delz.
I love Delz.
All I'm saying is he wins a tournament without me on commentary, and he's trying to get me to stop being on commentary. I'm like, nah, fam.
All right, well, I don't like
deal
that.
with that.
Yeah, no.
He's got to
beat the Nog curse.
Absolutely.
He's got to deal with the old curse of Remy.
They made his character better. He didn't deserve it, but they made his character better. And if you saw what he said for April Fools, he said, I'm going to stop anti-airing with back heavy kick. And of course, it is April Fools.
God.
And of course,
it was April
he will not
Fool's
anti-air
Day.
with DP. And of course, he's going up against Z Fighter's Son Goku. Got to make sure the sun's on it. Good luck to Son Goku out here. I'm going to be biased.
That's fair. We got this classic matchup, right? We got the Akumers coming up against DelzonFire's Ryu. You're walking for it, but not buffering off the knee already? Come on now, son.
Yeah, keeping the pressure going with the black.
Yeah, you're seeing some scary play too, right? Just walking back and forth, looking for the same medium kick, hit confirms, and then just, dashing in sometimes, just finding that extra space, right? Really see Fighter Son Goku putting a lot of pressure on Delz, but Delz is really not striking back from this. He's just walking forward a little bit more, says, I'm going to hit. You're walking around, I'm just going to sweep you, deal with it.
Yeah, trying to toss you out of there, going in. Yeah, activation time here. Delzon looking for that confirm, and it looks like so is Z Fighter. I keep wanting to say ZonFire. Going in. All right, activation time.
You see the Akuma, you think of the Z's nuts, but this is Z Spider.
Yeah.
Goku coming through, no crosscut DP, does catch him on the landing right here.
Yeah.
And these nuts are on the face of DelzonFire with the super. That's not enough to kill. Every Akuma player is whining
Oh my
right
God.
now. Triple dash to the face? No way. Triple, nah, stop. Stop. This dude is
Oh my
unusual.
Christ.
Was it the EX?
Oh, and then again, you don't
no.
have the B shift.
won the
that time.
round?
You gotta hold that.
You won the round? He won the.
He did.
He still
Can't
dashed.
believe it.
Oh, I can't stand this dude. I can't stand him.
Dash sweep on his own wake up. DelzonFire saying, "What is Oki?"
I mean, Son Goku just didn't have the Super Saiyan drive within him, but he's pushing to the corner now, being a lot more aggressive this round, stacking that damage early, getting the shimmy sham.
Yo, but no buffers.
Yeah,
Why
keeping
is he
this-
not confirming the medium kick?
All right, stun meter down, back into the neutral. Activation time for Delzon, trying to get that corner carry going with the back throw. Ooh, great land out there on the low. Followed up with the throw.
Activation
Counter
doesn't roll.
activation here.
Has to do something now. Yeah, do it now. Do it now. Gohan. Do it now.
Super.
Oh, fireball DP. Gonna hold this.
Demon
Not
setup.
gonna spin the super
Demon
just yet.
setup.
He wants to make sure it's done.
He's at a,
Oh, he
he's
didn't
at
do
a
it.
trigger. He can't just raw super, but yo,
Oh,
Roger, fireball to
shit.
the dome.
Oh! How does he keep getting away with it? How? How does he keep getting away with it? You can't see me. I'm swinging my fist in the air, but he just knows how to.
DelzonFire. More like Delzon Godlike. Am I right? Am I right?
I'll give
No.
no.
No. No.
He
No.
doesn't deserve this.
No. Don't give him that, but you can't give him that. He is on game point right here against Z Fighters. Just needs to close things out. Z Fighters is like moments away from catching him off, but it's just not enough.
I think it's just
Yeah, it seems like it's always
almost never
giving-
anti.
Yeah, it seems like it's always a close call right at the end there. Ooh, the parry's on their deck. Hey, I don't know. I wanted to compliment him, and then he just Tatsu's in your face.
Dropped his, dropped his light Tatsu confirmed. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
He's what, Tom?
Right.
Focus
He's
on one
what?
thing.
I mean, he's got the life lead. He's got Z Fighter Son Goku locked to the corner. Loses the fireball game though. Okay, crush counter sweep. What's the setup? We going for the side switch. Nope. Dice activation. Gonna
Parry.
DP through.
Oh, he
Nice
got it
parry.
as well. Del's looking on fire right now, but he's getting gripped up by Son Goku. But
Oh!
try to get the bait.
I wonder if EX would have caught right there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Del's with the lead right here. One more touch to do it, to put himself on the set point. Fireball game, hot and heavy. Look at him just neutral jumping, having a grand old time because he's got the lead in life.
Oh! He neutral jumped and medium kicked over the air. Fireball. Delz.
I love the situation awareness that Delz is kind of having, especially with these air fireballs. That can usually be a really tricky tool to maneuver around, especially because of the jump arc that you have to have for it. Not all characters have, but man, Delz, you can tell, lab that.
Okay, gonna bust out Z Fighter Son Goku. Starting to get some rhythm though. The palm coming hot. Okay, catches the parry. This is what Z Fighter Son Goku needs, but he gets walked under trying to get cute. Nice bust out.
Yo, Z Fighter Son Goku not picking a side, just picking EXDP. That's the way to do it right there.
Walk up throw. Del's sitting with a lot of bar. He can definitely smoke this character real quick. Not a lot of life for poor old Akuma right here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but when it's Del on the deck, I'm definitely rooting for anybody else but him right here. Anybody else. Throws out the EX, tries to get the trigger. No punish.
minus
2-4
22.
up for the medium kick. I can't believe it. Capcom. Not Capcom. Hold up, Capcom. Hold up.
Whoa! In his face? But no, the confirmed spin
go.
all the butter. Spin it all. Make a nice old turkey here out of DelzonFire. Thanksgiving.
Gotta
Only
base.
9 months
Gotta
away.
base.
You know, I'd be thankful for if they nerfed Ryu even more to spite him. Every Thanksgiving that comes, every November, you're gonna hear me clap my hands and say, please, Capcom, I'd be very thankful if you put this character in the ground. But Del, even with the nerfed Ryu, still will be smoking people. I hate to say it, because he's smoking Son Fighters out here. The neutral coming hot and heavy with the crush counters. In the anti-air, he's not going to DP to anti-air. He just won't.
Why would he? Why would he use that when he has the far superior button of back roundhouse? But here comes Z-Fighter's son Goku. Yo, he baits the parry. Gonna get the hit. Demon setup. No, he doesn't have CA. I'm looking at the wrong bars. He's dead anyway.
There we go.
The finesse and plus, though, put him to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, finally going to be able to close it out and even up the scoreboard here for Son Goku. Man, I can't talk today. Gonna stand to live another day. See another day. He's out here. 1-1.
Yeah, but I will say Delz was definitely out there styling and profiling, maybe whiling just a little bit too much, going for some hard reads. The parry anti-air, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like that's a risk you don't gotta take, right? Just dash forward, walk under. It's already there. We'll see if he cleans up his gameplay here a little bit just to really take the fight to Z-Fighter Son Goku, but he could have given up too much momentum here.
Oh my, the corpse carry coming
out
with the low.
sweep. I feel like this is gonna be so frustrating and mentally breaking for poor Son Goku out here. Dude swinging and sweeping. He don't even have trigger. You know he's looking down at the bottom of the bar. He's like, bro, you ain't got trigger. I'm gonna do. You play with them things. I'm like, me too. You play with them things. I'm like, me too. And look at where it leads you into the corner.
Okay, but this is where the pressure is important, right? All Z-Fighter Son Goku has to do is never mind, crush counter out of the corner. Here comes Delz. Z-Fighter Son walks away. Tatsu's out. We need some energy, but Delz is winning the mental and spacing game. It's like, look how much space Z-Fighter Son Goku gives up when Delz walks forward. He's legitimately just letting him do whatever. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely a moment where he's scared. Ooh, yeah, going in with a neutral jump, parry the fireball. It's definitely a moment where he is scared. Gonna close out the round, put him on match point.
Oh no!
I hate it because I want to talk so much shit about him, but that was kind of hot. Please don't let him hear that. Please, that was kind of hot.
Guys, don't clip that. Don't.
You know Del's gonna be looking for this. He needs to be looking out for this neutral right here, kind of getting gripped up or kind of pieced up.
There we
He
go.
had DP.
Fireball
That's
and the
all I'm
jump.
saying. If he had DP,
Where's the DP, Nogurimi?
I'm gonna say for fools. He ain't doing them.
Yo, Z-Fighter Son Goku finally contesting space with his button, saying you can't just walk in and press on me. The good Lively just needs to hold it down and close this out to tie it up.
Another good demon flip mix, realizing that Delz is a little bit sus, but wake up like DP. No, you can't touch me. Sweep activate again. Now low forward fireball the game. Wait for that hit confirm. Find it into the critical art. No, spin it one
Oh my
time.
God, this dude's about to. Okay, V reversal, Son Goku's still alive. It's so weird to look at the life on Del and think that he's still in control of this match. He's still in control of the neutral light kick, too far out to do it. He will not DP, but he will find the no confirm to finish it. Oh my God. Nogurimi, I'm about to have a goddamn hernia because this is ridiculous. Maybe he's trying to go for a chip kill. I don't know what he will do, but he needs to finish off the damn job. I hate this so much. I'm so mad right here. Just finish the job.
Now.
Let's go, Z-Fighter.
Oh,
Let's
now
go,
he's trying to close
Z-Fighter.
the distance. 15
Everyone,
seconds.
put your hands up, please. Put them up for Z-Fighter.
man.
Please.
Oh,
That's what you get. Yo, that's what you get. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
You mess around and find out. Sorry. This has got me heated. This has got me a little heated as we're the final game, final round.
Delz might say he's really set Saint Cola on fire.
Oh my God. Speaking of fire, we got Salt Mine League in here. Shout outs to them. They run an amazing bracket for the EU scene. Make sure to give them some love. But speaking of love
yes.
right now,
Delz is
the
loving this
pressure.
pressure. One more for the stun. Yo, you knew it was EXCP into activation. No side swap, but oh my goodness, it's spicy V-shift. We out.
Hey,
Should we
can't
take
chase too much.
Fireball?
Delz knows you want him. Goes for the reset. It was already dialed in the brain. Delz is ready. Gets the punish. 2-1 over Z-Fighter Son Goku. It was last game, last round.
that was too close for comfort. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, you could tell right towards the end, Delz was kind of in the mood. But man, it was always so close down to the wire. Looking at it here, and Son Goku just able to get clipped by that fireball. And it's always these like last second decisions that Delz is able to pull through.
I actually think when I look at this match, like overall, it's down to the wire. But you see the mental stack. I feel like that is on Son Goku and how he plays versus how Delz is playing. He's throwing out parries here and there. He's aware of how to escape some of these situations and stay solid enough to stay alive in the bracket and smoothing on through. And moving through winner side, unfortunately, will be Delz. I would hate to play him right now in bracket because he has no stress on the line. The other person's getting crush countered, sweep randomly, and that's got to be mentally breaking. If I got hit with that, I'd be like, bro, just take the damn round.
But that's what makes Delz such a good player. He's calculated and he knows how to play good footsies. He knows how to play good Street Fighter. And then he also knows how to do the exact opposite thing of what good Street Fighter is because he knows it'll break you mentally. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Tatsu in your face.
Yeah.
What if he DP'd?
He's aware of what he's doing is stupid.
What if he just DP'd once in his damn life?
The one light Tatsu he did in Z Fighter Son Goku's face, he actually missed a light confirm, and that's the entire reason that it came out. He did crouch short, no crouch jab, and then light Tatsu came out.
I'm so upset. So we're gonna get better
up
here.
Next on deck, we have got Fluxwave's last season's winner versus K Monet.
Ooh, the Sim.
Okay.
Come on.
This is gonna be hard for K Money, right? Like the zoner, by the way, also works the opposite way because Poison. Actually K Money will be good in this. This is fun for K Money. Because
but busting out that Flux has got a pretty
that's why we're going to see the switch. Exactly.
Why
that's why we're going to see the switch.
What reason does Flux have to play Manat or Poison in this matchup when he can just play Mika, get in once, and win?
Yep. Yeah, my dude's out here trying to make some yoga milkshakes with that blender. Okay, gonna come forward, rolling in underneath again. Good challenge from K Money though. Air to air though. This is where the party starts. All right.
Yeah, going in, got the corner pressure. Yeah, do it again.
2 times. We got 3. Went with the
Slides
button.
out.
Back to the
Money
peak.
is out.
Nice lockdown.
Ooh! The zoner, by the way, again. Who could imagine this character would have issues in zoning with the fireball pressure, the damage when the hits land, and the side swaps like that. And this is, I like this from K Money. I liked it from K Money before Fluxwave got in. Just being able to zone him out with the limbs, but see, this is where it leads you into the corner. It don't matter who you are. You're about to get mixed or damage. Take your pick.
Oh, he got the full. This is gonna kill.
Get stunned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gonna get stunned. Gonna be able to close it out, maybe? No, not quite.
Oh no, gonna save the bar. Reset. Just look at this. You're up against Dalsum with no life. You're Mika at 90%. What you gotta lose? Just keep jumping and splashing until it works.
Yeah, she was spending so much time in the sky. I thought that sword was wings.
I was gonna say, she's just throwing a handful of darts, hoping something will land, and that one definitely did. Trying to go with the chase down here, but V reversal out of there.
Isn't it like a better anti-air this season? Didn't they improve that or something like that? I remember we were talking about that earlier during one of the streams today, and you see it in play. Finds a confirm into the super CA. That is, I'm gonna hold my goddamn tongue. It's low health character, a lot of damage. That's the job.
That killed?
That's the job.
Oh, for sure.
You know what?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong life bar. We're good.
And with Sim not having that much health, it kind of makes sense, but it still hurts. It still hurts though, right, Flex? Like, you still get hit with that, you're like, damn. When you watch someone get hit with that, you're like, damn.
It's a lot of.
Well, the interesting thing too about, I was gonna say the interesting thing too about Dalsum this season, is obviously they nerfed some of his further playthrough, so he's not as strong of a zoner, but they actually buffed more of his like closer tools, so he's able to put out a little more damage and pressure here. So it kind of changes how he can play. So like you don't have to rely so heavily on zoning, even though that's what he's usually known for.
It's back into the corner.
Flux has legitimately just not stopped doing stuff since round 2. Like, he's just constantly pushing every time. When has he stopped?
The glue is good. This is when the glue hits right. The glue is hitting right now. You got the Elmer's glue right here, the premium, and that's a premium hit right there to put him on set point. Man, when you
the man busted out the milk jug of Elmer's glue. He got that
It's been
whole
sitting under the
gallon out
counter
here.
for like 35 years. It's like a 1978 Elmer's. It's got that nice aging to it. And my man is just...
Yeah, that slight yellow tint.
Oh my god!
Quasimodo X type vibes here. shout out to one of the best artists I've ever known. And we got the V reversal, Flux with the Stone Cold Stunner, and now we're just going into it, baby. Trying to find a way to spin that critical art.
Yeah, I wanted to
Either
go back
one
to
of
something Flex said about the, like, Sim, right? He got some of those nerfs in his, like, when he's in the air, he's way more punishable, specifically using that V-skill float. And we're seeing Flux was take advantage of it. I don't think this will kill.
This
but
is
it's
so
gonna
much
be a slow
damage.
death.
That CA
Yeah.
is going to set him up for victory right here. The dash up, V-shift, no break. Doesn't want to stay in front or deal with the pressure. Sliding with the fireball, one more hit to do it. He just has to find a way to maneuver the limbs and get that win. And it's real easy for him. You see him swinging right here, talking to him for
Even
a
these
second,
microphones.
talking about his shoes, and the light touch, the light stuff to do it. Flux is going to take it 2-0 over K-Money.
Yo, that match looked...
Yeah.
That match looked long. That looked long. I don't know how else to say that. Like, I actually felt bad for Sim. Because, like,
Yeah.
you saw Flux
Yeah,
doing
well.
stuff. Like, you'd see K-Money go to the float, right? And then you would see Flux hit any button they wanted, and it would knock Sim out of the sky because of that extended down, like, oh, I'll just use my charge roundhouse to get him. Oh, you know, I'll anti-air this time. Ooh, what does
And-
medium punch do? Like, what could you...
Part of it is entirely on Flux at standing at really good ranges to use
Yeah,
all of
you're
those
right.
tools
You're
to
right.
catch K-Money out, because you definitely saw, I think 2 weeks ago, K-Money was definitely just floating around the screen, teleporting a whole bunch and getting away with all of this stuff still. So Flux is definitely there labbing and finding out the best ways that he can punish K-Money from just floating around and doing anything that he wants on the screen. And that was textbook, just Mika pressure, not letting up, engine pedals all the way to the floor. We're drinking the Elmer's glue the entire time. Can't even see because the gallon jug's in the way. And you know what? That's all that it takes sometimes.
He's just pouring on his face.
How much Elmer's
His hand is
glue?
over the wheel.
He's just
Everything's
like dumping it on his
everything's
head. He can't
sticky.
even see. Oh man.
Absolutely.
I was
No,
going to
the
mention the
thing I
GIF.
was-
You ever... Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
what's up, Cola?
I was gonna say, you ever see the GIF where they're just like moving all like the glue stuff on the ground? That's what I imagine his house looks like right now, with how much glue he's ingested. That might be glue, may not be glue. Anyway, Flex, tell us what's good.
I was gonna say, it was really interesting to me. You mentioned this before, that Flux just seems to be pressing every button in the book, but I think it was calculated because he's maintaining that pressure the entire time, you know, that constant Mika pressure, and he has an answer, and he's doing these like preemptive checks just in case. So great work from Flux, but I gotta try so hard here not to be biased because my girl
Nah, be
MisoKrattz
biased.
busting
Be
in
biased.
No, we can be biased. What
with
are you
the
talking
Zeku
about?
against DelzonFire.
Yeah, we
this
can
is
all
Miso-
see on
Miso coming
MisoKrattz side.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, MisoKrattz is a fantastic Zeku. Just an overall great fighting game competitor. She's played multiple games, but you know, her and I share a love of Zeku and Lei Wulong, so I gotta not be too biased out here. But DelzonFire, of course, with the Ryu going in.
Wow.
Ooh,
Just
great
does it in
punish.
his face.
Feature.
Quit pressing.
Finally some damage on DelzonFire, but just a walk up back throw, getting the pressure going here, getting the corner going. The slide that didn't knock down, now we're side swapping again. All right.
And those slides are risky. So you're not V trigger one, not able to get the confirm or like, you know, cancel just in case to make it safe. Activation on the V trigger. It's a one-touch situation right here. MisoKrattz got to be super careful, and Zeku's not really a comeback character. He's got to find a lot of hits to do it. He can make it happen, but he doesn't have like the kind of his robbery's unique, right?
Yep.
Absolutely, and Delz was also doing a good job of shutting down any attempt at it, right? Doing in that corner, right, when Zeku has that V trigger 2 activated, he can bust right through fireballs and get a side swap off of it. So Delz was just pressuring, like, okay, I'm gonna walk up, push crouch, medium kick, and not cancel, and you're gonna hold that. But right now, Delz is holding all of this, the stun already, 10 seconds.
Yo, look at these combos. Let's go.
You love
in
to
the
see, especially with the new V skill 2, it is looking mighty spicy. And that perfect KO, Miso gotta be feeling herself right now. That was chef's kiss. Mwah.
Nice crouching kick into EX. I like that. And I feel like every time that she lands a DP like that, I want to hear yes, chef, because she's cooking. Oh no, commentator's curse with a double throw.
It's okay though. She's
know,
still doing
Delz
fine.
is
Look at this. Baiting the
Nice
parry
punish
from
on the
Delz.
parry. Yeah, those are great punish. And this is a nice thing too. Miso always prepared and ready for these, liking the pressure too, keeping Delz in the
Oh, the
corner.
pressure!
The light
Yo!
kicks. Let's go.
Okay, but
It's
finally got
anticipation,
clipped
though.
just a little bit. Then the big send him full screen. Yeah, and
Yo,
you just
yes,
a rough
chef!
situation there.
Yes,
Love
chef!
it.
Yes, chef! MisoKrattz!
Miso
Yes, chef!
Had a
Thank you.
strategy and stuck to it. I just need a little touch. Delz has got to move around. I'm just going to stick out the sweet little baby normal to claim the space in front of me, and I'm going to close it out. And it works perfectly.
Yeah,
That's a
even that, her
non-committal
entire
button. I was gonna
Yeah,
say, it's such a
absolutely.
non-committal
It's
button.
not
That's what you want to do. Go on, Ogre, go. Tell me.
Yeah, MisoKrattz is just doing an excellent job realizing the win condition is just putting Delz in the corner and getting her pressure started first and making him antsy and try to move out of the corner. But now we see Delz doing the same thing right back to her.
Ooh, I like the
right
check
there. No
there.
confirm. I would have liked to see like
Yeah.
the EX right there because that's one of the changes that Zeku has this season into the EX into like Oki. Now using the V shift just to get away from the fireball pressure.
It's bust
All
out.
right. Going in with the throw like he's a piece of garbage, throwing him across the screen and trying to find a connection here. All right, sending out the
you gonna try to
Weasel
parry?
gonna catch. Ooh! I like the Koku
here's-
follow-up too. That was actually really smart.
Yo, when in doubt, bust
You
it
ain't
out.
gonna-
Your minus?
Listen,
Minus is just
if
an
he's not
elite.
gonna DP, that's fine. I'll DP though. If you ain't gonna use the balls and your I'm gonna use the slide confirm in the V trigger. No
She didn't
finish
have
off.
meter, no
She didn't
meter.
have EX. She had
no
no meter
meter,
to
no
finish
meter.
it off. That's unfortunate, but MisoKrattz can finish the job right here and put herself on set point to clean sweep Del right into losers. She takes one more hit, but
No,
the parry to do it.
Del.
God damn it, Del with the call out.
That ain't nice.
Delz, that was
ain't
so
nice, Delz.
sick.
It's a little mean.
I
Delz,
don't feel right about that one. I don't feel right
teacher,
about
I
that.
just witnessed
Chat,
some
be honest.
bullying.
I don't feel right about that
That
one.
was just mean.
That one ain't
Get
right.
the principal right quick. Get the principal out here right away. Right away.
That was
Don't
above me.
kids off the
That's
playground.
above
That
me.
was
Much
they
money
committed.
right there.
Delz about to get suspended after that.
Kick
From
this
school,
chick
not
out
from the
there.
tournament.
All over the ground.
Ooh, the
Follow
anti
up.
are ready on deck.
How does he keep
I
getting
like
I
that.
like
Pull
the
the bomb out.
confident walk.
Right?
Had
And
the
Delz
bomb
like,
behind
nah,
her
I
in the
can
back
sweep
row. Watch my
dynamite.
6.
Delz has to be careful about low forward fireball cancels. Any fireball cancel, to be honest. Whew, getting spicy. V-Trigger 2 can come out here. Spent the EX that time. Keeping it safe. Now we're just going back and forth here. When will MisoKrattz go for the cancel into V-Trigger?
Yo, the anti-air with the
Anti-air
parry not
force
landing.
DP. He ain't gonna do it. He'll never
Right.
DP. You could put a gun to his head and he won't do it.
You know, he gets back roundhouse into DP now. Like, that's an actual combo.
Why won't he do it, Nogurimi?
The march.
Because he forgets every time. I don't know why he back roundhouse into parry, but MisoKrattz just dashed into a fireball, thinking Delz was going to quit it then. Maybe trying to get that dash into V-Trigger at the proper range, but not quite there in time. Delz tying it up.
I think now that the fireball stuff is coming out, it's time to, from Zeku's side, time to put some of the anti-fireball stuff on the deck.
Yep.
Maybe get in range or get predictive with the Hazanto, or maybe even throw out some of the DPs and some of these strings. Because now you have the invul on the DP right there to deal with the fireballs too on the newly enhanced DP of Zeku. I think it's a medium one. I forgot which one it is.
Ooh, all right. Learning her lesson last time, going in with a flip, following it up. I like it. Give him again.
Okay, but now I'm gonna go for the EX air to air from DelzonFire. The back throw, get back in this corner. Miso looking for the anti-air, but realizing the range was off, not doing it. And now we're kind of back to, but look at Delz just controlling space, walking in. Miso needs a touch, gets out. Wow, that was. Stop pressing.
It's something. Del's definitely playing the
something.
game right now. He's pushing the buttons.
He's gaming. He's gaming out here. That's what Miso would say. He's gaming out here. Bomb doesn't save her. That's unfortunate. Back throw in the corner you go. And Delz, again, looking super solid because as the lower your health gets, it's hard to deal with the fireball pressure and falls to the forward fierce. This is set point Del, bringing it back from the brink.
Yeah, he almost had a sick confirm off of the counter hit stand medium kick and the light kick. Needed to do medium toss, but excellent parry interruption, spending the meter as well. Now we're getting hype here. Miso can't get anything off of her meter. Shimmy sham, nothing coming of it.
Yeah, but these Bushin flips not really working either right now. Goes for an overhead. There's probably a V reversal that got neutral jumped. Now we got back throws.
Ooh. Yeah, the back throw, that was rough too. Getting caught with the fireball and the stun. Del's gonna take it and move on to secure his spot into top 8.
You win.
Ooh.
He's gonna
What?
play.
Miso's not
Sabin.
down and out for the count. She's just down into loser side, so I'm sure we'll see a little bit more of her later on.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
She's
Chat.
still
You
alive.
hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Hate to see
hate
Del
to
do
see
good at
Delz
all.
win.
I mean, it's difficult though because you see, like when you start implementing more of the fireball pressure, it's difficult to deal with, and also when she's lower on health, there again, Zeku's not like a robbery character in a typical sense. He's got to get in. He can do a lot of stun and damage. He's got to find those hits that do it, and his V triggers aren't the way. I would like to see her experiment more with the V shift. I think that might be the play in the future. Like if there people are throwing up fireballs and stuff, go for the break, get a little bit of great damage, and then go for Koku's and get the health off. And I'm sure she's already concocting a strategy because she's one of the top Zeku players in the US right now.
Yeah, there was definitely some mental stack stuff too. We saw this earlier. I think this is when I think it was during the second game where MisoKrattz was just kind of blocking low forward fireball constantly with a full V trigger too. And like Delz was staggering the low forward fireball pressure pretty well, but at the same time, at some point the fireball is slow enough you can kind of just like keep an eye, and as soon as you start seeing matching it out or getting it out. So I would have liked to see some of that. I think that would have actually changed the rhythm of the game quite a lot. But I think you said exactly what anyone else would think, right? Like when I think of Zeku players, I think of my boy Revilo, I think of MisoKrattz. Like those are actually the two I generally think of in the US. So
I think of Orange Man. We can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I said US.
Mr. Citrus himself.
You're right. You're right. Got it. Okay, so there's 3 and Orangeman. Orangeman, of course. Yes. I now know what a bucket hat is, by the way, because I just saw your hat flex.
Oh yeah. This is a bucket
We were talking
hat.
about that before. That's a bucket.
Yeah, this is a bucket hat. It's not a bucket.
All right, cool.
I mean, it's shaped like a bucket.
When she said that, I thought she had
name.
like a literal bucket, and I was like, "Wait, what?
No.
Why would you have a bucket on?" My dumb ass didn't know, but what I do
They
know is you guys
didn't know what a
hit up
bucket
the
hat was.
Matcherino.
All right?
Listen, I've not seen it. Please don't act like you wear bucket hats, no Grim. You don't barely even wear hats with that beautiful head of hair. Get out of here. Also, you guys should be getting the Matcherino. Excellent smart Matcherino. Run that in the chat. And just like that, you'll be able to put in the code. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, and 4. While you listen to our beautiful voices, go contribute, run the code, do the side quest on the side, and also tweet out what's going on as we're getting hot and heavy in this bracket, getting further and further as people get ready for the CPT coming up. God knows when. I don't know the dates. I know the upcoming one, like the first run is like in like 2 weeks, but as to
Isn't that
when
Japan, right?
the Midwest is, and
Yeah.
Japan's the first one. The other ones are coming up. That's kind of the reason why you're seeing these stacked tournaments, especially in locals now. People have a reason to grind, right? They have a reason to get better, to practice, especially in the online environment, because we are going to only have online this year. So what better way than to come through like places like Digital Havoc?
Yep. Absolutely right. Get the best players in your region, get the practice, get the matchup knowledge. You need to try to hit as many matchups, as many different characters as you can, and these online events are the way to do it. If you're on the East Coast, if you're not hitting Casa, if you're not hitting in Digital Havoc, if you're not hitting the online local, if you're not hitting like Juicy Game Night, I'm not sure how regional they are, but I know they're East Coast. Like you've got to be hitting those OG-Ons tournament. Like you've got to be hitting every tournament you can, NLBC, to get the matchup knowledge, get the grind, and get ready for the season upcoming, so that we can all get ready to go back to being in person and hugging each other in 12-ish months. Do I have a chain with a day that I rip off every day? Maybe.
Just
maybe.
Just maybe.
We'll get there.
But no,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think.
I was gonna go into our top 8 and see who we had on the winner side already. But what you got to say, Flexus?
Oh, I was just going to mention that the first, I think, U.S. tournament's actually going to be sometime in May. So the beginning of May. So it's just right around the corner. It is not that far away. So definitely be hitting up all your local spots if you're in their designated areas. But what you got for us, Nogurami?
Yeah, designated the top 8 tonight. We got TS Sabin, Team Spooky on Sabin, who's going to be fighting against DelzonFire. On the other side, we're still waiting for Carlton Banks and Tortilla Jones to finish fighting, but the winner of those two will fight Oceanus. I can't remember how to pronounce their name. Flux Waves with a Z. Absolutely. Every time. Who else can you expect in top 8 winners except Flux Waves?
Yeah, if it's not a top 8 winners, Flux Wave at Digital Havoc, it doesn't seem right. Like, Flux must have slept in or something.
Yeah.
He's just
one tournament
he
didn't
got
count
his car
broke
for
down.
four top 8. Man, we all talked. Good job.
Man, it's almost as if four-person commentary is challenging. We'll get
Man, a lot of voices.
But to be honest, it's a good thing to practice. It's a good thing to have, work on your turns and stuff like that. And there are some events where you have 3 people at the same time, and they don't tell you at the last minute. And you're like, oh, we're all 3 people right here, and then you have to kind of figure out on the fly what to do. So this is good practice. This is all good practice going in the season and beyond. People again, tweet it out, let people know what's going on. I'm excited to see hopefully Flux lose, and not to be mean, but I feel like he's been winning way too much. I'm tired of him winning. I'm tired of the same people winning. Maybe Art will be the one to do it. Young Art kind of been coming through. He pulls a sim out of sarcophagus a few times after having a memorial service every other damn week, and that's ridiculous to me. That shows me that the character's okay, but whatever. I'd like to see some more blow-ups, some shake-ups, and I think that will happen again. A new season, new characters, new changes. God knows what's going to happen next week on Tuesday. There's the April update. They might just say, "Hey, Rose, Oro, we're gonna drop it to you right now," and just fuck up the whole damn season. The 2 busted characters. I'll play.
I just want to main the turtle. I don't even want to play Oro. I just want to play.
You still want to main the turtle?
I just want to play the turtle. All right.
Yep.
That's the way to go.
I'm convinced.
I'm pretty sure Oro doesn't shower. I'm convinced.
Oh, there's no way.
The man looking kind of stanky.
Exactly.
The man kind of stanky. Get him out of here. Keep the turtle. Get rid of Oro.
That's like 50%
he's a hermit. What are you supposed to do?
Is just never showering.
I couldn't be me. I guess I'll just be unhappy the rest of my life.
You're never gonna
because I got to get 1 or 2 of those in.
You're only gonna have 50% of your piece because you shower too much. I'm sorry.
At least a couple of them.
I'll just be upset. I'll just be upset out here. I hope that Oro is strong, like in the way that he is in Third Strike, where his neutral's okay, but what he does to you when he hits trigger or has meter makes you uncomfortable and unusual. That happens. I hope Rose is strong too. I think they've been really good about making characters strong and like not bust, at least with the most recent release. Dan hasn't been super strong. I feel like, but he's weak, probably one of the weakest characters, but I feel like he's still strong. Like he can still mess you up. You can still get got by Dan. He just has to kind of put his back into it, and that's okay. That's all right.
But I kind of like that idea,
every
right?
Character this season.
I just saw a clip of this. It could have been a year. No, it was like a month ago of like new Oro combos in Third Strike and like new Oro tech coming out. And the game's been out for 25 damn years. Like that's what I want out of Oro in Street Fighter 5. Like I want like Street Fighter 6 to be out and people being like, yo, I just found this new Oro tech from 5. Like that's what I want from these characters. I want that deep, tasty stuff you got to dig for. I want those worms that are 6 feet down. That's what I want. Cool.
Oh,
so right. Flux and Carlton Banks.
Yeah, Carlton took it 2-0 over Tortilla Jones, and that's who we're going to get up on deck. And if I know I said it earlier at the beginning that I believe Carlton Banks is playing that birdie, I want to see if that holds true here. Sometimes, especially since the new season has rolled around, people are playing all over the place. I don't know who's playing what anymore. So I'm curious to see.
Yeah, especially with all the recent changes being made. Yeah, I mean, with all the recent changes being made into the season, it's going to be interesting to see who picks what. But it looks like we're going with them not. And you called it. Got the birdie on deck. And this is Fluxways versus Carlton Banks.
Mm-hmm. Carlton Banks has definitely been a birdie player, through thick and thin. I think the character's still fine. A lot of birdie players kind of left him after got quite a few nerfs, and especially the crouching medium punch, but he's still rocking that character, and you see him right here, rocking just fine. Got him caught up in the neutral until the EX connects, and trying to work his way out of the corner is Flux.
Yeah, the thing is, with a character like Minot and a player like Fluxwaves, I don't think that the life lead exists until she's dead. Like, Carlton Banks has to lock down Fluxwaves. This is a good start, and absolutely put them in the ground. There's one touch activation, and you're going to start seeing some stuff from Fluxwaves.
He's down with the V trigger.
Oh my goodness!
Just looking for a crush counter, right?
Anti-airing.
That's super minus.
Block the can, and Carlton used it perfectly to find that space to get in there. Getting round number 1.
I think it's super imperative in this match to immediately get into V-Trigger, have the armor on the deck, or even have EX. Any armor move just like that will blow through the balls and get the pressure started, just as you see right there.
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
Yeah, you want anything that's going to make but not have to block and have to start double thinking the throwing Sand Fierce, throwing Orb out, and doing the recall over and over and over again. And Carlton's doing a great job of that, standing at ranges where Flux is, concerned about throwing out the Orb, right? You've seen, like, not even pushing Sand Fierce anymore, right? Like, having to really find that spacing a little bit better.
Yeah, but I think this is going to pose as a difficult position because you have to be able to build up the meter and build up the B trigger here, so you gotta know how to get those resources started. But activation time here for Fluxwaves, going in and keeping the pressure going. Drill kick, that
combo drop absolutely saved Carlton. They're gonna EX through activation, doesn't get the juggle, but they're gonna come in with the dead fish dive. That's what I call it. Don't know what the actual name is. Or about
the fish dive and the dolphin dive. Oh, Free Willy, letting him come through. Carlton Banks. They forget about that move. That's the thing. Every time you fight a birdie player, you forget about it. I swear, it's something that they do is like hypnosis. You forget about it, and then bam, Free Willy.
That's the finisher, right? The game plan: put you to sleep, get you with the big dive. Okay, we seeing a character switch from Flux, or are we just seeing a breather from Flux?
I wouldn't be surprised if he switched to one of his other mains. I'm not sure how Mika fares in it. Maybe Poison would prove to be a little more difficult because she has a lot of moves that have multiple hits, so it'll break through that armor a little bit easier, but I don't know.
Well, it's really difficult to say. Flux could just go pure offense. Birdie doesn't have the best wake-up options either, so you can really start abusing and getting the command throw or hit game going. And do it that way. It's really in Flux's wave hand, but Flux's hands here. But Fluxus was correct on that poison, going to go with it here.
It's going to be a similar situation to the Monat, where meter is going to matter so much for Carlton Banks, because once they get in, they can run that pressure. But I do think the return in terms of damage is better for Poison, right? Like, once she's able to land her hits and keep Flux out, or keep Carlton out, I feel like it's going to be a better time than if you're swinging with Monat, which is like a death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my.
Yeah, and the thing is too, when Monat throws out like her EX moves and some of her other whip moves, I mean, that hits multiple times, so that can prove to be really difficult if Carlton Banks is trying to use that armor to kind of get in. And we're seeing that there too. Flux with a huge life lead, going in with the throw. Backing off a little bit, but keeping this pressure going with the whip check-in. Woo!
See, but we're seeing that meter do the same work that we saw do against Monat, and now Carlton Banks gets a command grab. One more touch is going to kill the arrow. Switch.
The other side. On the other side. Carlton Banks. That honestly could have been it right there, because you see the bar at the bottom. Flux gonna bust it out, but my man's busting through Flux, the winner of the circuit last time. Carlton Banks about to send him down to the losers.
Absolutely terrifying situation for Flux, back up against the wall, but he can really bring it out here. Right, we didn't see him lose too much of that round that he couldn't have saved himself there, but gonna get a good combo here, push out of the corner, which is something we didn't really see before.
Yeah, nice blocks there from Flux. No challenge on the sweep, but gonna get caught with it that time. Follow up though, got some damage and a nice little grab to close that part out.
Yeah, +2 going to be reversal. We've seen Carlton do that a lot. Doesn't want to hold the frames. This conversion, one more touch.
Yeah, and with no V-trigger for Carlton Banks, that's always been the big decider here, but finally jumped, and that crouch medium punch got nerfed just a little bit, but it's still looking real good there for Flux.
Yeah, Flux is really strong anti-airs, so I'm not surprised. You don't want to jump in on him. He's usually pretty great with reactions on his anti-airs, so...
I think the cross-ups have got nerfed, so you can jump in medium punch that a little bit better. Like even where he extends his body out, that might actually clip the crouching medium punch. But as you said, like you got to be really careful, because if Flux does it early, he'll catch. And the EX coming through a lot more, I was about to say, has to be on point. You got to throw out a lot more EXs, especially before you hit trigger, and even let that one hit of armor to come through in the neutral, like this.
Okay, here comes it. Yeah, this is tough positioning, right? Poison does not have a great way to fight out, but again, Flux, if he gets a touch, can probably drop a CA, do big damage, or spend some bar to get some space. Look at this, the whip though, kind of pushing Carlton away.
Yeah, but right back in there, all it took was one little down-forward roundhouse, and oh my goodness, got clipped on the banana. Nope, stay on the ground, and other side again, Carlton 2-0 over Flux Waves.
Damn, Carlton looks
Yeah, I
like a
think
different
that was-
kind of animal.
Yeah, it was a really difficult position. You know, you have the banana in front of you, and you got a wall behind you. What are you gonna do? Pull out a Mario Kart? No.
Got him. Got him. Oh.
Put the shell in front
No,
of you
it
like
was-
this, like please help.
Yeah, no, it was a difficult position if you're Flux because you really don't have a lot of options, and I'm surprised that he wasn't more liberal with his use of meter there. And the other thing too was I think he had some key moments with his V reversal, you know, interrupting the EX headbutt that was coming through. I really like that answer. I would have liked to see it more, but yeah, just a little unfortunate. But again, just popping down on the loser side, so he might come back.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going right back down there to follow him since we've had a little bit of a hold up on winner side, so we're just going to continue with some loser side matches to get things going. I believe we're getting a Kamani versus Destructive on deck, which is going to be
Urian
an
versus
insane
Sim.
match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
kind
that's
of hyped
gonna
to see
be-
Destructive on a tear. He was the one who won the last Digital Havoc, correct? Am I wrong?
I
He was a
believe
Destructive
so.
that last-
One of the last.
Or no, I'm
ones.
thinking of a different tournament. One of the last ones was in
No,
his
he
hands, 'cause
definitely
it was like his-
won one. It might have been number
Yeah.
48 and not number 50.
Oh, okay, okay. So I
Regardless,
was
he-
one of
my
them.
head.
But
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, regardless, Destructive's been in top 8s time and time again, so definitely, you know, not a new face to Digital Havoc or to top 8 by any means. Very strong Urian, so I want to see the power behind his destruction.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to remember
was very
back in the
neutral.
day for when the online local is known as r/Street Fighter, K Money had to constantly run the gauntlet of Urians, right? Whether it was Rushdown, whether it was DR Mandrake or Prophet, right? We had so many solid Urians always coming through. You could really see his sim level up and have options against all three of those different Urians who are all playing a different style with the character and all have different moments and different setups that they pop off and get big. And K Money's going to have that, you know, kind of Urian experience going into this, and we're going to see how he gets to leverage it going into this.
Yeah,
it's going to be difficult because
absolutely.
on paper, you know, the nerfs that have been happening to poor Sim, because Sim players will remind you that they've been nerfed, that they got to worry about, you know, being up in the float. We're already getting into the game. You got to be careful about being in the skies because there are extended juggles, and you got to worry about the V skill too as well.
Yeah, and Urian does a good job of taking advantage of those extended juggles with some of the movement and other buttons going to be pressed. Yo, the neutral jump stop coming at me, says Destructive. Has K Money in the corner. The option select, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, already out with the EX scale, but right back in the blender, blocking some of this pressure. No real good answer on the meaty knees, ashy knees. But this is, again, is something that we've seen K Money start practicing a little bit more. Things I've at least heard him that he's practicing a bit more with this V trigger too, to get that a little bit more neutral control in space, right?
Wow, that mirror clipped, and now Destructive gets the charge. Barely tapped out. Nope, no egg because the charge was negated by the teleport in. There's a new egg coming.
EX coming through
capturing
the
him.
trade in Destructive's favor. Definitely in his favor right there with the EX slathered and lathered, but falls to the light kick right there, Destructive, making it really hard for K Money to not only place where he wants to be, but also place his buttons. The teleports, where he's at in the screen, all difficult areas to be at because Destructive is just chaotic.
Cut the landing frames with that coral punch. Now he's going to come back. Egg goes over the top of the big fierce. And Destructive backing off, looking for something. Getting away.
Yeah, try to toss that
aggressive
fireball,
K-Money
but
has to
K
be.
Money just keeping the distance real shallow, but that gets him jumped in on here as he gets pushed to the corner.
Ooh, good slide. Super plug. Yo, you can't
Meaty
shift me.
Soakdale. Oh, gets the
Holy
activation
instant
as well.
overhead.
One more for this.
Does it
Oh,
again?
the pressure.
Nah.
Ooh, the
All
man
right,
out of there, going
back throw.
the throw, closing it out. Destructive 1 up on the board, and make sure you guys in chat Put in your predictions, mods and everyone alike. Now that Twitch is letting mods hop in there.
Oh, I've been doing it.
I'll tell
lost
you one
10K
thing.
on Flux. I'll let you know.
You lost 10K on Flux? I'm about to get a mad amount of money right here on Destructive. I'm spending money on Destructive right now. After the way that run went, I'm going all in on Destructive right here. Because he is, not only is he making it look difficult for K-Money to play the neutral that he wants to play, Destructive is willing to rub his face on the controller and get in to get that win. That's kind of how you have to play, especially if you don't have the armor. He's fine with this.
Yeah, and he's really just been abusing the fact that Sims and Irons got worse this season, right? Stand jab, crouch medium punch, both got worse. And he's just kind of using it, right? The way that we've seen him use knee drop is really, really smart because there's not much K-Money gets to do besides slide under. And that's not always a guaranteed punish.
Yeah, man, Destructive right now, keeping the pressure going even without a life lead here. I kind of like this gameplay. All right, following up, nice V reversal out of the corner.
Yeah, one thing that you gotta keep in mind, especially when you're blocking the charge roundhouses, you can just V-shift it and get a punish on Urian instead of V-reversing it. But right back in the corner is K-Money from half screen, but he gets the activate out the corner.
He jumped that. I can't believe he did the instant overhead again. Falls to the fireball. Deidre didn't get the follow up. It didn't work. No Goremi didn't work. Tom, Flex, it didn't work.
Orb not get reflected. But yo, the sniper from downtown.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You Sim players, you can't have that one. You can't call Capcom about that one because he still won the round. You know the rules. If you win the round, you don't get to complain.
Okay, gets him with the low conversion, anti-air with the down medium punch. K-Money playing a much more solid game here, moving around but stopping. Oh no, though. Gonna float down and get punished, carried to the corner, no juggles.
Nope, no juggles, all throws and a couple of knees to go. Keeping the corner pressure going, got another throw in him and close to stun.
Never all you can throw buffet right now.
Life bar and throws.
Trying to get rid of that V
Keep
trigger.
it on fire, or the egg is gonna stop it.
Right. Nice anti-air.
Mix him.
Oh, denies the fears. I love that. Having it's my friends in me with that V trigger. My friends in me, but balls to the V trigger of his own right here. Oh, it's a 2-for-1 save. He knows another one. He doesn't even need it.
That's a
Put it back.
lot of
Put
damage.
it back. They offer him at the IKEA. They said you can have this one for free. He said no. I only need one, and he's about to get it done. One more away. Loses back to take down K-Money.
The man playing
K-Money has to be
like
careful.
ping pong with himself.
With himself.
K-Money has to be careful
play
here.
with
He started. Don't
Ping
say
pong.
that.
Yo, is Z's nuts on screen?
No, he's out the tournament.
Okay.
Let's not.
No,
Oh wait, no, he's not. I'm lying. He's in the
Let's-
tournament. He beat
Dash up, dash
MisoKrattz.
up.
He rubbed his nuts all over MisoKrattz. It's okay.
Whoa, no!
Out
Oh
of the
my
air.
god, what a combo too to follow up Milgarimi's statement right there.
Stun.
It's a
Stun.
counter and stun. This might be done.
dead.
I'll tell you
dead,
one thing,
you're
this is
dead.
a hell of a lot of
What
damage
do you want
on
for
the
a
V skill.
reason
Double
that's
down the
me,
heavy
dude?
kill.
Oh, he dropped
Nah, you should
it!
finish your damn plate. You better
Yo.
finish your damn plate. I think he did that shit on purpose. If I know Destructive and I know Destructive, he probably did that shit on purpose. Trying to mess with his prey.
Those.
He's a showman, and he's showing it right here. It's a one-touch situation.
Oh
Yeah, right into the mirror. My man,
He
he was like, hold on, I don't believe the socket's actually electrical. Let me just put a fork in it and see what happens. Lit himself right up.
That's exact
Good
sound
in these
too.
streets.
If-
Damn.
Oh man, that combo was so sick. I don't know if we can clip that one because it got a little spicy, but what I'll tell you is Destructive out here being super spicy and making Sim players again give themselves another reason to complain as the Discord of the Simquisition fills up with even more complaints. But I'll tell you one thing, K-Money's not the type of person to do that. Played very well. It's just Destructive, living up to his name in the neutral, being absolutely chaotic. And just even at that moment at the end where he was like, I can get this win, he's like, I'm gonna back off. Make you understand that I'm going to get this victory. Let's check out the replay, guys. Look out.
That's sick combo.
That's
Again,
so
keeping
fucking
the
sick.
pressure, another counter hit. Yeah, this is what you like to see, the optimal damage, and then you just see him roundhouse and then drop, just not even drop his combo, right? He just went for double roundhouse,
Yeah.
like an ass.
No, I get it. No Goremi out here saying it like it is today. But I mean, that's the thing. Is
It's
like, you know what?
true.
Finish the plate.
It's like, why do my
Finish that.
combo when I can just push this? But listen, Roundhouse is the strongest button on the controller. You don't win by pushing
I think it's the only
buttons.
one. It's the only button on
that
his
combo-
controller.
Obviously, there's
He's just
two.
playing with like the dive
Flex,
kick controller, the giant
Flex,
arcade button.
Give the Urian players credit. There's two. There's the heavy punch and heavy kick. That's all they need. Heavy punch, and then the kick. I can't put my legs up that high, but that's all they need. That's all. They're just smashing those buttons, and they're getting the victories. And it's Destructive moving on to losers. And Shouts money for weathering the storm for as long as he could, but it wasn't enough. People, this has been a stacked bracket again. This is going to be a preview of what you're going to get in the CPT. I'm not sure how the regions are going to be set up. They haven't really stated. I think we won't get that until the Smash.GGs open up. But this all might be previews of what you'll see in the top 8s, top 16, things like that.
Right.
These are going to be the same people that you're going to be seeing playing the brackets. Probably the same characters now. I feel like it's a bad time to mess around with other characters. Like, it's not a good time to be like, oh, I'm going to play my Trietary character that I'm feeling or whatever. Like, now you really got to put the grind on. There's money on the line for CPT, and there's money here even in this tournament right here on the local side of things, in Digital Havoc side of things. So, guys, gals, if you have it, Matcherito, ! Run the Matcherito in the chat just like that. There's a code, side quests, and things y'all can fill out. Throw some love to them, and also throw some love on the Twitters as well. Tell people what's going on as we're getting Destructive back at it again with Tortilla Jones, who has made people feel unusual lately. I love that name. That's so sick.
Such a good name. It just makes me think of. It also makes me think of the character from Street Fighter 4, who I cannot remember the name of right now.
El Forte?
El Forte, thank you.
El Forte?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Love me some
that
El Forte.
Adon was the only one that came to brain. I'm like, that it can't be that one. There's no Jaguars on the screen.
Jaguar kick!
Jaguar kick! Jaguar 2! Jaguar 2!
That's exactly how he said it.
Yo, gets
but I
juggle.
do know that
Yo, they tried to
has-
set him up with the dive, even no tech. It's
Yo,
toast.
he interrupted that. Tried to get the side swap, gets it the second time. No back throw, though.
The chase down on the V-ship.
How about the lose?
He is
got
coming
that
through.
confirmed.
Yo, Jones is on something this week. I feel like I've seen Shine be afraid of this dude. Other people be afraid of this dude, and I've seen it right here. He is definitely. He's been an alum of the online local / the Reddit out here, so he's also been a big contender. He just doesn't show up that many times in the online scene, and now he's back at it.
Yep.
See why?
Yeah, but Destructive does have some good Rashid practice, right? Does usually fight up against Lizardmen in close to distance tournament series that they run on Saturdays. So, he's no stranger to this matchup, but Tortilla Jones has just been hitting some really good confirms until he's got locked down in this corner, and now Destructive gets to kind of run his game here.
Wow, what a dash from Destructive. In the air-to-air with a jumping medium kick. Here comes the power bomb. Yeah, Destructive definitely figured some stuff out, because that was kind of a beating.
Yeah, I think it's a really difficult position to be in because Urian's a little bit slower of a character. When you have a character that's hard to lock down like Rashid, very, very fast movement, can be kind of all over the place. You really have to play smart. But, man, Destructive looking like smart out of here. Never mind.
Yeah, you say smart. I see the man
call
pushing
you
buttons
player
and then,
smart?
He held, he pushed all the buttons
Hold
on
on
the
now.
stick, saw that Tortilla jumped out of the corner, just held up and got the jump medium punch in time, and now he's just doing more work, spin the EX, starting to chug the glue.
Go to the corner right here, the throw pressure, Tortilla Jones, gotta make their turnover seat. It's gotta be here. Calling a Urian player smart is not something we typically hear, but Flex is right. The way that Destructive's working now using the V-bar to dissuade this pressure right here is so smart, and the finesse and bless from Destructive puts Tortilla Jones to rest for the first match between the two.
Yeah, absolutely a slobber knocker. We saw both parties just swinging at times, having their own opportunities to get some massive pressure going. But it really comes down to, again, what you said with Destructive there, and that the final bits of that round just spinning the V reversal. Like, I don't need the mirror, I just need you off of me. I just need to be able to run my game plan here for a little bit longer. But Tortilla Jones is running his plan now in the corner already.
Yeah, keeping this pressure going. Again, another throw. Finally finds his way out of the corner. Misses the headbutt connection, but that's okay. It still gets him a little bit of ground room to work with here. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's just time for Destructive to keep fishing, right? Because someday he will find it, the headbutt connection. But right now, we got an EXDP in me. Gonna go for the side switch, but no, Destructive blocking it out. The defense, the roundhouse with the anti-air. But now we got more pressure from Tortilla.
No,
Oh,
projectile
EX coming through. I like that
one more.
smart stuff. Back throw.
Oh,
Interrupts the heavy kick. Tortilla Jones with the touch of the light stuff.
yeah, it looked like he was
Wonderful.
expecting it too. So really great situational awareness there from Tortilla Jones, taking the first round. But can he hold on to it? Again, Rashid, not a lot of health either, taking in a lot of damage, building up the stun. There it is.
The stun and the damage. That's definitely death here if Destructive chooses it.
I'm glad that he did. No messing around this time. Tortilla Jones kind of working him a little bit more than he thinks, so I like that. Get the job done. No messing around. No goofy stuff.
You sit there and you look at your odds. So like, okay, I'm playing against Sim. What are the odds Sim is going to make a comeback? Almost zero. What are the odds Rashid makes a comeback? 100%. I'm
I don't
destroying
want this to
this
happen.
man right here.
Could be me.
See? Didn't get the stun. Guess what? Mash it out. Now we got to deal with it. I can't believe they were both swinging. Finally, Tortilla Jones gets the hit, gets the EX. Now gets one toss in the corner. Are we going to grip and dip? No, just going to get the meaty, get back out with the EX tackle. Destructive, can he keep the space? 6 feet, come on.
Ooh, nice
And
punish
there's a
with the
separator right there in the mirror.
activation. Yeah, the
Set him
man
down.
walking him
He
down.
pierces.
Punching him to the ground.
We said it before. They only have 2 buttons on their controller and denies the second
Oh,
one.
no.
Tortilla
You
Jones
see?
off the backboard again gets the win. Tortilla Jones.
I literally just got done saying, can Rashid make the comeback against you? Absolutely. You didn't kill Tortilla Jones, he makes that comeback. It's 1-1.
But I gotta say, Tortilla Jones able to get all the meat inside there and wrap it up nicely. But I do believe that the 17 handshake combo from Destructive is the greatest thing I've seen tonight.
It was pretty good.
That's pretty ridiculous. Like, was it necessary? Maybe not. But did it work? Was it cool? Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty cool. Giving us a final game between the two.
By just walking back, swinging. Both players just kind of looking for some kind of a touch. But Destructive now kind of bulldogging forward, going to jump in. Doesn't catch the down fierce, but the shimmy with his own down fierce. My goodness, it's almost like the name has a reason.
Ooh,
Oh, got the extra
the
juggle on
crush.
the wall down?
Yeah, waiting to build the stun. V reversal, keep him in the corner.
DP crosscut.
Ooh.
Of course. Goes for the V-shift. No break. No problem, though. Destructive with a lot of life to give. And now takes the final game if he has it his way, right? This is final game for Destructive, or final round, I should say, for Destructive.
Yeah.
To close out the set, Tortilla Jones kind of coming back, though.
Good double jab, headbutt, busting out. Tortilla Jones saying, get off me, bruh. Okay, but then the toe tap gonna whiff punish. Tortilla Jones trying to put his foot out there. And again, we're just kind of back to a little bit of nooch. A little chaotic nooch between these two characters, right? You see a lot of aggression, a lot of buttons pressed, but decisions are being made.
Yeah, keeping him locked down in the corner, going in with a heavy, following up with a throw. Potentially one touch to do it here. V-shift, though. Ooh.
That could have been so bad, but it's
of
so
next
good that he
year.
got that back throw for the finish. Damn. To be honest, he could have finished off the medium, didn't believe in it, and was still able to close it out. Destructive with just playing with this food still, but still able to keep solid. So I can't complain. If he's winning, it's so hard to say he's doing wrong right here. So get him this smooth play. Let's check it out.
Oh, man, that punish right there with the activation was so smart. Just mashing
down.
the punch. You love to see it. Oh,
I am running for office. That's all I said that whole hand.
Shaking them hands.
Shake my goddamn hand,
Was it?
sir.
Is that
Sir, I
Itabashi or
don't want
Nemo?
to
Was
shake
it
my
Nemo?
hand.
Was that the Nemo?
Shake my hand.
It was the Nemo,
No, that's the
yeah.
dude in the
Nemo
airport.
2,
I want to
Ida
shake your
Nemo,
hand.
yeah.
I want to shake your hand.
Then there was the reversal where
remember that?
Idazan beat Nemo, and Idazan was like, "Give me the handshake."
Oh yeah.
It was such a good rivalry between the two of them. But I believe we do finally have Sabin in the lobby. I wonder if we're getting DelzonFire, the rest of winners finished out here, right?
Yeah,
Waiting to
because
hear.
Delz needs to play. Winner of that's going to play Carlton.
yeah.
Huh?
Also, winners finals right there, and we'll celebrate
Yeah,
losers
that'll be able to-
quarterfinals later on with these nuts and Rupee.
Carlton
I wonder-
makes chat. That dude will swipe the Amex Black. Yo, Phantom Crush, what's good? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, but it's been
Yeah, by the way,
a
Chelsea in the chat.
wild tournament. Yeah, what's
Oh,
up? What's up,
absolutely.
everybody in the chat? We got a ton of people. I was typing to people in the chat, and we had to talk about how Rashid's jump arc was a little bit crazy. It's crazy that they changed it this season on the wall jump because they changed it enough to just mess people up, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah. So it's just enough to mess people up. But we are going back to winners. We're gonna get Sabin versus DelzonFire. We're gonna see it's gonna be Delzon versus Ryu. We've seen Delz have some trouble in this matchup before, right? We fought K Money 2 weeks ago, right? Number 50, and just kind of got washed. Wasn't much to it. He might have more experience fighting Sabin, but I'm still kind of curious to see how it's going to go. The differences between how Sabin and K Money play, and if we're even going to see Sabin play Dalsum and not fall, right?
I also think that like it's a lot harder to get underneath Sabin's skin. It just is. Like the man has got ice in his veins, right? So you're gonna have to like to really for Del's strategy of I'm gonna break you mentally to work. I don't know that you can do that to Art. I just don't think you can. I think that Delz is gonna have to play rock solid, real ass Street Fighter in order to beat Arturo. I don't think he's gonna get away with triple dash sweep.
I mean,
that's actually a good point. Who does he look at? Look who Art fights all the goddamn time. But like, I mean, look at who Art fights all the time. He fights Idom, right? There's you'll watch this dude play and listen to him while he's on commentary, like commentating his own match. He's like, all right, I guess I just have to give up next round. Like he resigns himself to fate. If you resign yourself to fate, if you get mixed that many times, nothing else. You've seen everything. Nothing can stand in your way. Everything is basically whatever, and especially Ryu, who doesn't really have mix. He's got a lot of damage, but I feel like, to your point, Tom, it's going to be really hard to. You crush count him as like whatever, dog. I've seen it on ZFN. I don't care, dog. It's good.
Yeah. That being said, though,
I feel like you guys are discounting. Delz does have neutral and can play neutral. He's also really good at subverting that expectation right when his opponents are like, okay, you're going to play neutral, and then he's like, cool, I'm going to triple dash sweep because you've allowed me this way in, and I'm going to abuse the fact that you did. And that's kind of the mind game that Delz is going to play.
Yep, the method to the madness, right? And that's I absolutely believe Delz can win this. I just think we're going to see a different version of Delz should that happen. Man down.
Something dropped.
No, still here?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as it wasn't
I was like, hold on now.
Over there. I have something planned for if Delz wins more matches. So we'll see if that comes into play. I'm hoping he loses.
Smash! I see the winner right there. I hear a beer bottle. Is the beer bottle going through the window? If he loses,
there's no beer bottle. There's a bottle of something, but it's not getting tossed. It will go into my body.
Is it spicy jalapeno tequila?
There's no spicy jalapeno in it, but I cannot say that it's not tequila.
my man's gonna. I get it. If he wins, I'd definitely be feeling unusual.
I have to cope some way. Okay, I know it's not healthy, but I have to cope some way. All right.
Okay, Del, you can't say to lose now. That's not how this works. Do not want that fat match that's in the pot right now. You're unusual.
Delz is never looking.
Del, you're unusual.
Let me tell you.
I'm talking to you directly. You're unusual.
Let me tell you this, Delz. When it comes to my drinking, Delz is never trying to make me not drink. We'll see.
Not do drink.
You know, as I was saying, Del's saying he's special out here. Del's saying he's special out here, but you know what else is special? Checking out that Matcherino, using the Matcherino code DH52SFV. I want to see everybody matching me. I threw $10 in there, and you guys can too.
What?
Is that easy? Just go to the link, click contribute, enter in that coupon code I just said before. I click contribute again, and then, you know, of course, you can check out the marketplace if you want to see some sweet Matcherino merch. Got that alliteration going. And of course, like I said, if you got a little extra cushion in your pocket, you can throw it our way. It does support the tournament, supports the amazing players you are seeing tonight. Are we ready to see those players?
I don't know if we are. Are we ready?
Are they on deck?
Gotta be ready.
No, they're not
on deck yet.
All right, back to a bunch of clowns.
And listen, You guys are getting the best
It's
commentators.
back
in
to the
business right here
circus.
up in
You
here.
got a bunch of clowns
Chance a
right
few,
here.
obviously. But no. We're the hottest on the mic. What are you talking about? We're the hottest on the mic. Y'all are lucky and
We're being
blessed
goofy.
to be impressed with such great commentary. And guess what? Because you love us so much, I need to see it on the timelines. Let the people know what's going on. Clip stuff before anyone else gets that clout. Go ahead, get that. Yo, high five. Yo, look at what's going. Do that right now. Oh, this was cool. Do it because if I do it, you know I will. I'm going to make sure to get every damn view, get my interactions up, get my whatever the call is the social blade up or whatever on Twitter. I'm going to use it. So
You
don't
don't
let me
want
do
that
it.
man
Don't let me get the clout.
with a larger.
I don't need any
ego,
more clout.
Right?
Don't give me any more
He
clout.
doesn't need it. Don't need it.
Don't do it. Feel myself this year. Don't let me do it. Don't let me do it, people.
By the way, there's a
Hey, yo,
I just
I see in the chat.
there's a whole package of clout being shipped to you right now via FedEx. I'm sorry, Cola. It was on sale. It was Prime Day. Clout was half off. I didn't know what else to get you, so I just ordered it
Well,
up. I
he
figured Odin
loves
might
clout,
want it.
so. Odin definitely eating that
Thank
clout
you,
for
Tom.
dinner.
You know what? It's so funny. The only reason people watch my stream is for Odin, and they're like, "Okay, I got to do something to get Odin in here." So every time there's a sub, I'm like, "Odin," and he comes in. You know what? How about this, chat? If we get that Matcherino to where's it at? Where's the Matcherino right now? Let's get to 50. I'll put Odin on the stream. How about that? I'll put Odin on the stream.
Hold
for a
on a
second.
second.
Come on now,
I'm only
Matcherino.
subscribed to
Hit
St.
it up.
Cola so that I have the Odin emote. So hold on a second.
Yep, the Odin emote.
It's the only way. And listen, people, we're gonna get right into it with our next match. Who is it going to be here?
So we have a joke at home, St. Cola. So when I'm working, I have your stream up, right? And my wife Anna will come into my office and be like, "Oh, that's St. Cola. Where's Odin?" That's the only thing she says to me. She goes, "Oh yeah, it's St. Cola. But where's Odin?"
Where's
I'm
Odin?
like, he's not up right now.
I
So,
need
I
the
gotta
boy.
That's what?
She's like, "Call when Odin gets here." All right, I will.
She's like, click him off. Get him out of here.
I almost have her sold on going
Ours.
to Combo Breaker next year, but it might involve meeting Odin. Like that's how I'm working it. I'm like, she's like, "Well, how do I pet Odin?" I'm like, you got to go to Combo Breaker. It's the only way you can see Odin.
It's true. That's facts. Only way.
Absolutely.
Come on now, you gotta
Only
come
way?
through. Come to the
The only way you're
function.
going to see this next match is when these players finish loading in, because it should be DelzonFire versus Team Spooky's own Sabin, otherwise known as Arturo. We'll see if he's looking young tonight or not in just a moment as
You
they
see
start
what-
playing here.
Did you see what Dell put in the chat? He was like, "Tell Art that he's not young anymore, and I will break him." Not only did he insult his age, he said he will break him. This is winter semis. Let's see if he can get the job done. You talking a lot of smack up in here. Let's see what happens. Though.
Goes. Okay, I like the float strategy at this distance, just dive kicking past the fireballs. Both players just kind of filling each other out early. Nothing too crazy. He already
Well, that was a
blocked
risky sweep right there. All right, I like this patience here from Delz a little bit. I don't want to say unusual, but definitely playing a little more cautiously here. Going in with the chase down, misses the DP, gonna get a big punish for it.
Yeah, Art taking the
Oh
setup,
my
crush
goodness.
counter sweep though. Here comes Delz. Corpse push. Gonna crush counter him out of the sky.
Yeah, but Sabin finding the excellent down jab out, but Delz right back in there with the DP, trying to chase him down just a little bit more here. Needs one good confirming the low forward EX donkey kick. Getting burned up. Did he try to parry?
Not gonna
The forward
happen.
view.
I don't know what he tried to do, but he got clipped for it.
I heard like a EX flash, I thought, but I don't know what. But there was no flash seen. Okay, you parry limbs.
There you said, "I get your parry right here, brother. I got you right here. I ain't gonna miss it the second time."
You set up
Finds a conversion.
parry.
The stun is rising. Oh no! Here we go,
Cross the
Sabin.
DP.
Out of the corner, get some damage on the deck.
Yo, Art's definitely got this locked down. We gotta walk back. Okay, gonna slide activate the view reversal from Delz. I like that. Dashing in though. Yo, he just teleported and stayed in place.
He got instant air neutral jump teleport, which is remarkable. Now one touch game. Can Delz find the hit? No, it's Delz. Excuse me, it's Sabin instead. And then he just woke up sweet.
run it.
Wow. Wow.
That's definitely Dell. That's definitely Dell right there.
Yep.
Trademark Dell with the sweeps.
Man. Yeah, he started
I don't
off
know
the
why.
match with a
What's his
sweep too. Not even punished, but the second time around, Sabin learning his lesson. So that ain't gonna slide here. This is a different kind of game.
I like these jump-ins too from Del, because knowing that there's the anti-air situation isn't as good this season for Sim, and now the DP right there too as well, catches the V ship, puts it back in the corner.
Yep. One thing
That trade's going to keep the positioning.
Yeah, one thing that Sabin's been consistent with is interrupting the stay medium punch pressure in the corner, but finally Del's finding that gap with the crouch fierce into the big damage, but Sabin trying to find anything, burn him up just a little bit, get a little bit of damage.
Wow, he just lets it rip.
The man
It was
whipped
raw
him.
too. He had bar. It was raw. Send it back. Send it. That shit was raw, dude. He just woke up DP.
Words don't describe how quickly my head went to my hand in shame of him just mashing like DP and getting the hit there.
I'm gonna vomit. That's so Del.
Yo, look at that meaty Yoga Flame there, just keeping the pressure up. But sweep, activate, we've seen it all night out of Delz and baited out the V-Shift.
Yeah, V-Shift's not working
Yeah,
for Art
challenge.
here.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate situation. Going in with the chase down again. Ooh, but we get a grab. Get in the corner carry. Backing off, teleport away.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
he
Offer there, right?
committed.
Maybe wanted the heavy fireball instead, getting cooked up just a little bit. Got in. Sabin too afraid to push anything. Are we looking at a disconnection? No, just playing the game. Got him on fire. Sniper? No, the low.
Yeah, lots of dashes,
Yo,
big fears. This is set point for Art.
He's kind of working out here, and all the risky things that we were talking about before are not working out for Del. I told you, Sabin's seen it all. He's been through CFN. He's been through the IDOM mixes. This stuff right here is just a cakewalk.
Okay, but the neutral
Ooh.
jump to blow up the gale? Okay. Some Dells.
Yeah, we got those out here. Just a lot of back and forth right now. Trying to find his way back into the neutral here. Sabin very cautious, but Delz finally gets a good punish, following up with a throw.
Actually getting hit a couple times would be very good for Dells. He'd have the V-trigger. There's a punish.
We'll try to bait something up, but I like the raw teleport out the corner, out the mix from Sabin. Looking good here.
Crouch fierce whiffing. EX. Uh-oh. Come on, fire. Do what you need to do right here. B reversal puts it back in the corner like that offensive style. EX connects and the overhead max system catches the long lanky limbs of Mr. Fantastic.
You win.
Yo, we talking about Reed Richards tonight? In this economy, Reed Richards? Mans are doing science, but Dells on fire, looking like a human torch, scorching those fingertips. Ooh, and we're one apiece.
Round one. Fight.
Those are some really good references, and I had nothing. I was trying to find out the way to put the thing in there. I was like, it's just not working. But Delz is definitely
that might be a little
right
bit
back
difficult.
in there.
Yeah, it's talk about working Delz right here. Going in with a dash, following him up and chasing him down. The man putting on the pressure, but gets hit there with neutral, trying to teleport, gets clipped with a drill kick too.
Delz has been on something different with these walk forwards and the sweeps. He hit like 8 of them as crushes. But yo, gets the parry, but didn't get the rest of his combo. Missed the donkey kick, and now, you know, it's Sabin's turn to play. Get the mix. You didn't block, you don't.
Stays in front with the heat. Crush though, rocks this time. Activation. But the light stuff, the light touch, Sabin on set point again. Can he get that win?
I love Sabin not respecting the stagger pressure from Dells.
Oh, every time he's like, push jab. Prove to me that
Yeah.
you can beat.
Well, the
you
smart
can get
thing-
out of my delayed jab.
Yeah,
he's
well,
saying.
the smart thing too was the big punish there on the heavy kick and sweep. Trying to Tatsu out of there, maybe clip something. Not sure, but we got anti-airs in here, baby.
Delz is
Wow, tries to go with the down tiers and gets clipped.
He's losing his patience. You see him just getting clipped here, trying to just while out, find the next thing. He
Oh,
just
he
walked
just
forward.
Gotta finish off your plate. Sabin with the slide to do it. Takes down Delz into losers and moves on to the winner side of the bracket. And the crowd cheers.
All right. You see, the thing is, I told him, I told chat, I told y'all that I would drink the tequila if he had won. Joke's on you. It was if he lost instead. So
All right.
here we go.
Speaking of parties, I wanted to do a quick shout out for quite a fun event coming up. We have got my very own, or the very own, Royal Rivals Street Fighter V charity battle. Is going to be a nice little tournament here, raise money for the Okra Project in celebration of the International Trans Awareness Day. So that's going to be run on April 10th, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sponsored by Equinox, Collector Cup, the online local, and Grinding Coffee. Word on the street is if you donate to the charity, you get entered in for some really nice raffles for some really cool prizes. So make sure to go check that out. And of course, too, you can support some of the amazing ladies and non-binary competitors in our scene. So make sure, again, go check it out. April 10th, charity battle. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a party.
Next Saturday. 1 week.
Yeah. Not this Saturday, a week from this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Always a good time watching any of the tournaments y'all put on. Love watching them and tuning in and seeing all the great competition that still exists in our scene and is just less seen usually. So.
And you know,
yeah,
we gotta
it really
be honest
highlights
with the people. If you act up in the chat, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, it's a great way, too, to highlight some of the strength that kind of sometimes goes unnoticed just because some of the female competitors aren't always around or able to compete. So it is a great way to check out some of the amazing female non-binary competitors in our scene. And, of course, you can go and support them as well. There's going to be a lot of fan favorites. I saw Mira and Miria already entered in bracket as well as Glitter. So it's going to be some really, really tough competition out there you don't want to miss.
And I was going to say that there will, be no tomfoolery in the chat. The swords are out, the guns are out. If we see you acting up, you're going to get shot. That's just how it's going to be. On site, do not be stupid. Come correct is all I'm going to say.
Yep. If you even look respectable in the online local, they just hand you a sword. There are so many swords. They're everywhere. People are just swinging.
But if you act a fool in any sort of way, we will swing the sword in the right way. Let's just put it that way.
Sure.
But anyway, I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see the last one was really great. To see a lot of great action. And it'll be great to see this continue on. So shouts to them to kind of rise from the ashes, give some more, not only, focus on the women and the non-binary people in our group, the FGC, but also just have more, events on. And I like seeing the variety in general that we have in the FGC, and having more of this can only be a good thing, right? So just gals, tune in when that happens next week or whenever it happens. I'm so bad with time. It's next week, right? Next week. I don't know.
It's next Saturday.
Next week. Not this Saturday. A week from this Saturday. And word on the street is, too, some nice new merch is going to be released that you guys can go check out, too. And I, as somebody who has seen behind the scenes, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. So
I'm excited to see it.
You definitely want to go check it out. But you know what else you can go check out? The Match Arena for tonight's tournament. You guys heard St. Cola. $50, which we just hit $50, so y'all are gonna get to see some sweet Odin action. But if you want to have it go even higher, you guys can go click the link and click contribute. Enter in that code DH52SFV. Use the code, click contribute, adds a free 50 cents to the prize pool. And of course, if you got a little extra change in your pocket, you can always increase the prize pool because you guys know, Sanko, Tom, Nogurumi, that the higher the prize pool, the more spice and flavor we bring to the mic.
I'll be honest.
Absolutely.
I don't even pretend to care about the match for less than $100 in the prize pool. So y'all aren't even basically you're getting monotone, Tom, for the rest of the tournament until I see $50 more.
Wow.
Ooh,
Tom,
y'all don't want that.
You know what? This is a real thing. These are quality commentators right here. I'm an idiot. I'm not, but these three right here are quality.
Yeah,
if you want to hear real quality up that match, pay the players, pay the scene out here. It ain't going our way, but it will feed into how things play. This is winners finals to determine grand finals winner side. Sabin versus Carlton Banks. First of three people. Tweet it out and let's get it.
I'm so excited to see a player like Carlton Banks. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not upset by the Falk pick here. Again, Falk really, really strong, so I don't blame Sabin for going with this option, especially in this matchup. But You gotta be careful. You can't be jumping in because this ain't just any player out here. This is Carlton Banks, the birdie on the streets.
Wow, the meaty
Streets
banana.
meaning
Meaty
incendiary. Man litters. You think he cares? Nah.
Alright. Sabin spent that entire V-Trigger just building space. So back up, forward fierce fireball, there we go. That's all you want to see here. Now he's getting his game going, right? And has plenty of life to maybe build a second V-Trigger here as well.
You definitely see this is the reason why that he probably didn't want to go Sim. You have the projectile game that's really a lot more than what Sim can do on a consistent basis. And with the buffs and the shots in front of the face right there, makes it even stronger to deal with. But we're not seeing too much as Carlton has the lead. Tries going with the EX, but too far to do anything.
Yeah, and I think like Sim has the same issues that like Minot had, right? Of you throw out those big, oh my goodness, just coming in behind the can, and the dash of get the anti on the dive, bait the DP, the boot to the chest. Carlton Banks saying no thank you.
Absolutely not in my house.
In this house? In this house, we don't cycle nothing, especially Schneiders.
Absolutely not. Sniders or Schnauzers. We're going in here with the headbutt. It looks like Sabin's actually been having some trouble controlling the space here against Carlton, who's just kind of been able to find his opportunities to get what he needs to get going on screen, whether it's the can or just walking the pressure down to a corner.
Yeah, oh, great timing. They're going in with the command grab just as the release of the projectile. They're going in with the sweep, setting up with the can again just to follow up. Oh no!
Yo,
That can's still there, by the way, right? Y'all forgot about it, but it was there.
This is the cans match.
there the whole time.
This ain't Birdie or Fug. This is the cans match.
No answer.
Can a whole third player out here.
He's underneath.
Oh, he landed right up with the confirmed. Oh my god.
Oh, and he did jump
to the throw. Oh my god. That was Scramble City. I feel like he could have closed it out, but wasn't able to even out 1-1. Oh my god.
Not even one round. One round.
Round one.
We're
Yeah,
still in the
rounds.
first game.
I know, we are still going at it. And talk about going at it right now. Sabin constantly got the charge.
Sweep jumping in,
Nice
anti-air on the
anti-air.
side of Sabin. Yeah, he really got was on point, right? Oh my goodness, that medium punch connected, stuffed the startup, whatever Carlton pressed. You dead? Yep.
Oh.
Hit him with the Johnny Carson.
Launch. Who's gonna activate V-Trigger first? Who's gonna do? Both of them have it. Yeah,
Guess it's gonna be
got some good
Carlton.
hits
Alright.
here.
Yeah,
Star the show's out.
following
Yes.
up. Yeah, keeping the
Corner
pressure
leads
going
up, he's
even with
challenged.
the clip.
I can't.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
stand-up
with the chain.
Chains are down!
I cannot believe he came down at the same time. Carlton Banks with the command grab, put him in the ground like an earthworm. That match is adjourned. One to him on his side. Carlton Banks, that timing was immaculate. And you know he is wiping his brow like, I meant to do that.
The man chased him down like he owed him money. Oh my god. That was rough. That was ooh.
repoing his whole life bar.
And the worst part about it, you know Furby jumped back, saw the dolphin dive start, and just took his hands off the stick like, God.
Right.
You're just like,
Let God
I
take
guess
the
I have to
wheel.
watch the
Jesus,
rest
take
of
the
this
wheel.
animation. Yeah.
Oh, he's angry about it too. You see how he almost got chained, but he's definitely playing with the aggression this round, right? Locking Carlton Banks down. Says, okay, you like to play slow and steady. You like to find your own opportunities. How do you do when you're getting pressured, right? How do you do with all this?
God, look at this. Look at this just absolute slugfest
Molly.
of oppression that Arturo. Heck you can, I'm jumping.
Yeah. Really playing at this like optimal Falk range, and I love this constant pressure. This is the strength of Falk. This is the fury of her coming into this season, and this is what shows why she's like become such a strong character. But that was not strong. Oh no, big punish here, back in the corner. Oh,
Oh, but the
anti-air
anti-air too
punch
early.
did not work. Finds
some
the
flavor.
EX. And
Oh,
this
the
is plus
orb
raise if you can find it,
behind
but not gonna find it at all. No extension there.
Okay,
Hey,
punish on the
that was
viewer, so this is
great.
gonna be big dollars.
Yeah, but how much is it going to be in Bison dollars? Jumps back, and now we're watching Akuma chair fireballs again. What version of Street Fighter is this?
I think it's really interesting that her
baby,
ground.
Yo.
Oh man, I think it's
extra-
really interesting that her ground fireball doesn't negate the soda can. That's so
is-
weird to me.
No, I don't think
It's just
any.
not
I
hot
feel like
enough.
that
It
one
needs to be
fireball
at
that
least
negates
200
the
degrees
ground
Fahrenheit to melt
fireball.
aluminum.
Yeah, I think the
What
only
was
the
that?
only fireball that beats the can is Jury V Trigger 1 fireball, if I recall correctly. It's the only thing that will
Yeah.
flash with it. It's super hard to get rid of that thing, but I love that Sabin had the extra delay after the orb explosion at the end of that round to get the down forward round, the extra kind of stagger pressure. And now we're just right back to the same old game plan, right? Just shotgun blast, jump back shots. Tell.
Oh, to the medium, anti-air. Defense is one thing I feel like has been lacking on Sabin's side. Now it's able to get the V reversal, shutting me the hell up right there. I like that. I was going to talk about how Sabin didn't have a plan, but it looks like he does have a game plan for this character. He's starting to find the punishes. Maybe it was rust before, but he's unrusted this character, especially after the buffs have come. He's like, this is the one that I want to play now. Similar to Sarcophagus. I want to play her now.
I like that V reversal. Doesn't want to have to deal with it. Neutral jump, the dolphin dive this time. Launch, space is back. Here comes Furby.
Alright, has to watch out for the armor, but yo, the Fierce was so high up
no,
that
it
didn't get the
didn't
full punish.
connect.
But no, Carlton's still dropping as well.
Spaghetti, 5-second rule. Who's going to pick it up?
Nobody.
There's no germs if it's 5 seconds.
Scrambled on the floor.
Leave them
Scoops.
noodles
I
down
thought I
on the
wanted
ground.
scoops. Just pick them up. Just eat the top part. They're fine. Not the bottom part. Too far to get the punish on the sweet. Just eat the top part. It's fine. Take the hell out of it. Land good.
Like down at
No.
Sabin.
There you go. The anti-air.
Yo,
OG
big
out with the
shout
raid
out.
coming through with 19 people. Seeing Carlton Banks with the anti-air crouching mini punch. They said it was gone off the table, but it's still there. Trying to work his way through the winner's side. Or two grand finals winner's side, I should say. But Sabin's still in play. Damn.
Yeah, got the cross up, getting the corner pressure as well. Didn't get the punish on the throw, and now getting hit up in this corner. Carlton trying to slide in those DMs.
Trying to get in there, but she's like, no, thank you. You do not have enough psycho power to DM me. And now here it comes. The release jumps over EX, not in time, not recovering in time to punish. But now deactivation. Mine's out.
Ooh, the command grab through it. Going in, keeping the pressure going here. Activation time.
Right, but Carlton
Fireballs
does have to
again.
be
This is
careful.
the problem.
Yeah, if some more chip damage gets stacked up, it could be the super, but no, finds a hit instead on the other side on the miss.
Final round.
Miss.
I gotta
the
say,
whole head,
Sabin's. Yeah. I feel like Sabin's movement has been really good too, where he's placing himself. It's also kind of putting him in some bad situations right there, as you saw the crush counter. It's been kind of a risky style, but when it works, it really works, and it keeps Carlton Banks. He wants to have these good round starts, take away a lot of the health, and then control the space and the place where Carlton Banks wants to play.
All right, trying to get some movement going. Dash in, dash back, dash in, dash back. Dodge and the dolphin dive as well. Kane's still coming out here trying to control the screen. Can Carlton make something happen for this?
Yeah, this hot, fast
Ooh,
pace is
getting
definitely
flip
working
on
for
the
Arturo.
Yeah.
But there's like one bit of damage here on the side of Carlton Banks. Does have the life lead. Couple big hits from Birdie. It's going to be a bad day for Falk. And there is a full CA on deck.
That's the
Yo, that's a
punish?
punish?
Wow.
That's a punish.
He knew
And
that.
a lot of damage.
That's a birdie play
but
right there.
Oh, chase down
The
the
chase
V
down
as
the
well.
V-ship.
Carlton Banks.
Nah! Carlton Banks, let's go! Hold on now,
Got
you
the
finish
anti-air
play for
going
corners
in.
like that?
Yeah. All right, anti-air time going in, falling in with the chase down, and I like this kind of cautious play here. Even without the life lead, he's like, I know, one hit, I'm gonna take it back.
There it is.
You
There's
know,
the hit.
life lead.
Also,
Yeah, and life lead for Sabin here, but got clipped in the toes. He has to make something work here. The chip out. Is it going to happen? 10
This
seconds
is
on the
John.
clock. No, the Kane got punished.
You can't throw the can! She is the recycling sniper. You litter, you get shot. We saw it happen. She was out there. She says, I'm protecting this environment. Don't you put that in the blue bin, sir. You put
Don't
that
do
in
it,
the
don't do
blue
it.
bin. I'll shoot
Don't
your
do
toes. I will shoot your toes, sir.
Pick up that can. Pick up that can.
Pick it up.
You
Put it
might
back.
be too young
right
to
now.
know what that's from. Pick up that can.
Fight.
Yeah, pick up that can and send us into the next match. Saving up 2 right now. But it's definitely been a toss-up. A lot of back and forth play here, and I feel like not a clean sweep by any means. So I'm liking this pressure Sabin's putting on, walking Carlton into the corner and keeping this fireball pressure going.
Wow, walk for days.
throw.
Gets the throw.
He finally pushed enough buttons that the walk-up throw was an option. It's
Jeez.
not Carlton makes kind of stood still. Look at this perfect that's still getting worked on here. One more for the stun. Oh, it's not done quite yet. The jab interrupt. Commentator's curse on the perfect.
Oh!
There you go.
That's so unfortunate, and that sets Sabin on set point. I feel like Carlton was watching the entire time, but I'll tell you one thing. One person came for the Netflix, and one person came for that neck. That is Sabin right here, as he is 1 away from victory. I almost said the other part of that, but I can't. We're trying to be PG-13. Okay, I'm trying to hold down.
Absolutely. Yo,
No
big
murdering
plus frames.
esports
guys.
Carlton
Nice
trying to
punish.
tech. More. Oh my goodness, just abusing the psycho shot, getting tons of damage off of it, tons of chip as well. It is plus on block, so you got to be careful. But big jump in.
Oh. Yeah, a big
one of the
jump in,
fancy
but...
combos.
Yeah, Carlton Bank though, following it up, keeping the pressure, activation time. Oh no, this is gonna be a big punish.
What he dashed
Oh, but we got the
on either
DP on
side.
deck.
Are we going to see the raw activation, or will Sabin find some other way to activate? Sitting at full screen right now.
He can still play. He's still got, a good like 20 seconds to kind of shoot this out, and look at where he's, operating at. Like, now finds the activation on the plus lean right there. Dash up, fireball right in front of the face, canceling again. That's the name of the game.
Look
With
at the
this
gray
Reacher
light.
going for the chip.
So
No,
much
get
Oh,
it.
he's
Do
looking
it.
for a chip.
Do
He's
it.
looking
Do
for
it
a
now.
chip,
It
but he
doesn't
don't
matter.
even
It's
need
a
it.
wrap anyway.
Yep.
I love the fact that he was just like, you know what? You ain't jumping. I'm just going to vault into super. And then Carlton's like, I'm going to jump. I have to jump the vault. And it was too late.
Yeah, the ultimate checkmate.
Oh, good stuff from Sabin there.
Oh,
Making
man.
it to winner's side of Grand's final, looking real clean after that first game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, real smooth. If you look at how the match started or how the set started, you really like it. I'm not insulting him at all, but it looked like he didn't have a game plan. And I feel like he ran through the notes, so he remembered, oh, wait, this is how I should play this matchup in totality. Not only the offense, but also the defensive side, alternating the V-bar for V-reversal, catching, sometimes getting caught for it too with the V-shifts, but alternating those options. We didn't really see any bust-out EXDPs. We did see a lot of good defensive choices to lead him back in the offense. And I still feel like there's an aspect of maybe not knowing the matchup in full, but understanding what to do in the match in general. Just knowing how to play the character and knowing how to rush down and go for the offense when you don't know what to do. That's smart stuff by
And a
Sabin.
lot of us were kind of laughing and clowning on how effective the can was in the first game, right? But you saw Art shut down any of Birdie's food options in that last half of the set, and that was a huge difference, right? As soon as that can came out, the toes got shot. If they were too close and the can came out, there was a jumping fear. It's like Art was reacting to Carlton Banks' tendency to want to bring out the banana, bring out the can, and it really helped set the pacing up. So
yeah, and also just calling out the fact that Carlton Banks sometimes just didn't know what to do on the side. We saw him get locked down in the corner by like stand medium kick shot into charge, into jump back shot, into dash forward medium kick shot. Like, you got to find, like, there's a rhythm to it, and there's a way to eventually get out and find and read the option. So, just a little bit more thinking has to go back, review the tapes to find out what you need to do better. But we got our loser semis on deck. It should be DelzonFire, who took it 2-0 over Destructive, going up against Fluxwaves, who took it 2-0 over 2-1, over Silver Rupee.
This is an Ascendium classic,
Delzon
right?
took Destructive? Whoa.
Yeah,
took
Delzon
Destructive
took it over.
rapid.
Yeah. And gonna be taking it into loses semis for a chance. Just one step closer into grand finals. Flux going in
Now-
with the poison. I ain't mad about this pick either. But of course, Delz has always got the Ryu on deck.
So historically, Delz has like lost this matchup like 90% of the
Always.
time. So I don't feel bad for against Flux. Absolutely, Flux's poison has whipped him every time. Delz can beat all the other.
Is it
characters
better
that
this
Flux
season for
plays
Ryu?
Except poison. It's better because he does.
How
more
is it for
damage.
Ryu this
He gets
season,
more-
though?
He gets more damage. Everything's better when Ryu gets more damage, but the situations are the same.
Of course. Okay.
Oh my goodness, trying to dash, gets hit with the Love Me Tendies. Now slap him up.
Yeah, lots of big damage here with the Molotov cocktail on deck, closing out the first round, going to Flux.
Round 2.
Dude, that was a little bit disrespectful. Set the man on fire, then took him to Shimmy Johns. God damn.
Of course. He's like, I don't want to go here. You're gonna eat here. I don't care. This is
gonna
what I
eat here.
wanted. Too bad.
You're getting a turkey tom and you're gonna like it.
Oh, turkey top.
He did.
Talk about liking
Oh my
it.
goodness, Delz hit the
Dropped it.
combos. Delz.
No Karimi is. I can't see, but I know my man is very clinched about that one. His
Oh.
Flux finds to confirm into the super. A lot of damage. It won't kill, but it will put him in a good position to take this because now he can play the lame style, and these trades are going to hurt even more for DelzonFire. Got to be super careful what he does. Does have trigger, but the comeback factor is not good here.
Yeah,
I can't
he was not a robbery character.
I mean, he's working on second trigger.
trying
If he
to
can find one more crush counter sweep.
Absolutely, but we got a V-shift out of there. Keep that pressure off me in the corner. Trying to catch with the whip. Got the double, double dash and grab. I'll take it.
Poison.
And
First
Melee
one
Rock
going to
Pro.
Flux.
Do I need to like look away from the screen and then Delz can beat Flux? Every time I'm watching Delz fight Flux, nothing happens. Like it's just like the most classic Poison versus Ryu match you could see. I'm like, can this stop? Can I see Delz
Can
beat
this stop? Can
Flux
this
later?
end?
Fight.
I do want to see more action. The people at home want to see more action, but this is looking pretty dire. Round start with the anti and the throw right there. Puts it back down on the ground. Hits him on the wake up with the fierce. But this jumping from Del is pretty good to get. You want to get in front of that face. And runs out the sweep too. Tatsu's bad. Yogarimi, what's going on?
Dude, he missed another crash light kick confirmed because of an air reset. He got the Tatsu coming out anyway, but gonna get the nice parry. Tries to find the activation point, but not getting much off of it. Too far to get the punish on the minus 22. You guys gotta lab that. You gotta figure out how to punish minus 22, guys.
All right, big damage on deck. Got activation, and yeah, the big punish, closing it out. Flux waves on set point.
Round 2.
He didn't even use EX. He just busted out with a normal DP.
Of
I
course,
don't
he thought a throw was
understand.
coming. It's fine.
Yeah, okay, but I just you want to
knew
cover
it
all
was
your
a
bases
throw or
with the
nothing.
EX,
Like
but
he knew there
whatever.
was a throw or nothing. Flux definitely was gonna block an EXDP. That's all I'm saying. But
It was gonna.
just
It
the
doesn't matter either
Nogarimi
way.
curse and curse of Remy in full effect here for Delz. He just cannot be Flux when I'm
Curse-a-Remy.
watching the screen. I feel like if I go
favorite
back and
Pokemon.
watch the VODs for the times he beat Flux, it will still show a loss for Delz. I will be confused on how he continues in the tournament. But he's getting the pressure here, getting something going.
Oh, look at his whips. Okay, view reversal to keep the corner. Joe whip throw gets tossed back. This is great positioning for Flux.
Yeah, activation point and plenty of meter to play with on top of that. Kind of keeping Delz stuck in the corner here, and Delz figuring out an opportunity out of here.
Fierce
That's
into-
sweet.
into
You're like, what about
You
this?
are so fortunate. This is a one-touch situation, I feel like, 'cause with the gray life and the anti-air
dead.
and the fade
He's
away,
dead.
the bless and the finesse, Flux will take that 2-0 and take Del out of here.
I'm
the
not
crowd
mad.
cheers.
I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed.
My goodness, Data Remy. Data Remy's now in the building.
Poison. Win.
Please, Data Remy is my father.
Actually true. Actually true.
For real though.
Very nice man. I've had lunch with him. He's a great dude.
You did, and you didn't. You said that you were going to pay the check, and then he still managed to grab the check before you. That's an entire nother story. That's too.
That's
That
a-
Data Remy
listen!
is.
That's
Data
fantastic.
Remy is
When
a
a man
treat.
says he's
Data
going
Remy
to
is a
pay the
treat.
check, you don't jack the check from the man that says he's going to pay. All right?
No,
I
you
felt
don't know
like
my
I
name,
already
but you
said, "No, I got
absolutely
this."
jacked it. Tom, we can have this
No,
conversation
no.
other times. Right now, we gotta mourn the
your dad
loss of
meal.
Delz just unable to beat Flux.
Mourn the loss?
every time.
Cheer.
Who bet 12K? Why Delz? I bet 12K. Why? Because I care. Because I want to see you win.
Oh my
All
God.
right. So
Aww.
I gotta do
Nah.
another shot because he lost again. I only had enough tequila for 2 shots, by the way.
All
Now
right.
You mean you drinking water? That's water right there. Anyway,
Water. Water.
people,
Two
thank you
shots of
for
water.
tuning in to Digital
I'm
Havoc
not
Street
gonna
Fighter
follow.
5
I'm not gonna
tournament out
follow a
here.
shot with water. That definitely ain't gonna work.
No, you're drinking water. What are you talking about? Anyway, people do not let the people know what's going on. Hit up the Match Reno, Match Reno, run that in the chat, and we're going to go to our next match. Flex, who do we got on the deck for us?
All right, up next on deck, we got the salty run back. Carlton Banks versus Fluxwaves. Now, Fluxwaves is actually sent down into losers by Carlton, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. You know, he's gotten a taste for how Carlton plays, so can he make the adjustments to earn himself a spot into Grand Finals and giving him a very strong start into this season of Digital Havoc? It's going to be a good one.
Right, and it's a salty run back either way, right? If Carlton Banks can beat Fluxwaves a second time, he'll get the run back from winners finals against Arturo to see if he can dominate. Ooh, going with the shirtless buff birdie, bringing out the big guns.
I hate this.
What's wrong with
No, this is the best costume. Let's go.
Speaking of characters that don't shower, look at
Birdie.
this guy.
I was gonna say it's Birdie's best costume, but I still hate it.
It's pre-COVID Birdie right here. This was before, and he's still getting mopped up though. Finds a conversion, Flux going in, the throw, and just back. So I like this back off. There's trigger on the deck, and also with that EX, gotta stay away, but it's still in play. Lands one hit, needs to find the activation.
Yep, there it is. Talk about activation time. Going in with the throw. Do it again. V reversal out of there, but still stuck in the corner. Nice neutral jump punish on the Dolphin.
My man's out here slapping dolphins now. Is Fluxwaves the villain? Is Fluxwaves the real villain?
I'm definitely feeling like Flux has learned Carlton's habits here, right? Definitely spinning the meter earlier in the match to get the plus frames before the V reversal is the thing. Finding the opportunities to get space before the corner. And that's really where Flux needs to make his moments happen.
Nice sweep for a sweep right there, but that's still a favor of Flux. Even though he's pushed back in the corner, he's still away. But the EX again, this time, V reversal. I like Flux alternating the options. This is you've all been saying, going for the V reversal to get some distance, but still stuck in the corner. The crush, though, the placement of buttons working out well.
Yeah, wake up dolphin dive. Probably missed input there from Carlton Banks. Gonna armor through. I like this option. Gets the boot this time, but bringing the dolphin dive out, and Flux is ready, holding North. This is dead.
The Capcom Cup almost winning combo? Crazy.
They said they nerfed it. What happened? How's that supposed to?
Well, you saw he
kill
did a different EX at the end. It's a different combo, but it does the same damage.
It's.
What?
It's almost
They
as if
nerfed poison, right?
Didn't make her worse.
Y'all can't see my air quotes, but they're there. Production.
I can hear them. I can actually hear them in your voice.
Ooh.
Flux
Tried to
up
go
one,
and punish the sweep there. Oh, man. Dolphin dive, though, on the punish of the whip. Pretty nice. Trying to build up that meter. I don't blame Fluxwaves, especially because, you know, you get that V-trigger activation, you get the Molotov out there, you get a lot of damage on deck. But you gotta get to that point right now. You're stuck in the corner.
3-piece, put him in the corner right there. Take, throw off the light, command grab this time, switching up the options. Careful now, Flux. Stun is rising.
Yeah, but going back down, using this light whip just to control the space here. Carlton Banks trying to find his opportunity to get in, but the slide not it.
Look at this. Flux is just sitting
finally
and just reacting.
Ooh. All right, big punish time here. Going in with the back throw. Gets the corner advantage this time around, but ooh, gonna get clipped. Activation time. The man's getting carried to the other side of the screen.
But Flux has V-trigger. Well, no longer has V-trigger, but does have full critical. He finds one good hit. He can get the W, but the overhead from Carlton going to be able to close it out as Flux push buttons.
Yeah, just kicked right in the
That's
shin, but
something
now we're
back.
back to
More
it. Carlton
aggressive.
Banks trying to tie. Okay, see, look at that. The reaction to eating food with the EX Love Me Tendies. Now the double strong. One more touch is going to stun.
Oh, if that would have been EX, it would have been done, but neutral jump, hold on, throw, there you go. The stun, and one more sequence after this will get it done. Flux in prime position to take everything back from Carlton Banks. The adjustments, the pack of notes that he always has definitely been scoured through and put to the test with the back throw.
But you didn't kill. Flux didn't kill. Guess what? Guess what, baby? We in there tonight.
Awesome.
Oh,
Toss him
no.
again.
It's not like this, right?
Oh my
It could-
god!
Oh my god. Carlton Banks.
The man got it
Bringing
in
it back
him.
from the brink. He was he was all the way up in him, and now that's one on the board for Carlton Banks, bringing it back. But I don't know. I still feel like Flux has the answers. It's just putting them to work, right? It's one of those, like, on paper, like, I know what to do on paper, but when the test comes in front of you, you start feeling a little unusual, uncomfortable when Birdie's swinging the fist.
Yeah, and it's also, I think Carlton's adjusting on the fly as well at some of the spacing. So sometimes the strat that Flux is using at one spacing, Carlton will adjust, and there has to be like a little bit of a renegotiation of like how these situations go between the two players. But Flux right now definitely coming out on top, trying to tie up his life lead, and he does. Needs to get one or two more hits to feel secure, but Carlton just missing the crush confirm. Oh no!
Yeah, unfortunate, but that's going to be a big punish right there on the activation. Gets an activation himself. I'm going to keep this corner pressure and damage going. Taking another round.
Dude, I didn't think that
Carlton
second
Banks
hit of the bullhorn was going to hit so late.
Yeah, same.
I feel like it's kind of a masterclass of how, like, this character is still strong in the right hands and using the right things like the armor to get through a lot of the whip normals. Still makes him strong. He's never out of it until he's dead. Another character that does a lot of damage and can find ways to do it, which is more important than anything. Anti-air crouch, medium punch, almost gets a stun. Flux gets crushed off the feet, though.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I don't care if those boots are that high. You're still going to get swept off your feet with a man with ankles like that. And he's coming forward now. She's whipping away. And Carlton Banks is keeping the pressure hot. But look at this life lead, right? This is a war of attrition for Fluxwave. Get the whip, get the damage, miss space, the command grab.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was in range for the back throw, but Flux using that to his advantage out of the corner, just needs one touch, just throwing these whips out. Says, go ahead, make my day.
Oh man.
Yo.
Down to the wire right here, trying to walk down back into the nooch, but it looked like he got clipped on the EX.
Day.
Something.
Well, that's the problem, is like if you have no armor on your EX, at that point you eat it right there. That's a system change that's happened, I think, 2 patches ago, and Carlton Banks had nothing to play with. But that EX and using the bar to come through in the neutral is like more of a late game, or more of a early and mid game kind of thing. Can't do it too late. Carlton Banks trying to get these good round starts so he can kind of put himself at play. Like the comeback factor kind of goes down the drain, and EX again comes through in the clutch into the corner.
Yeah, nice use of the V-shift there too. Gonna take him back into the corner though. Walking out, gets nice cross up, jumping out of the corner. Activation time too.
Yep, whippy, gonna do some stance cans. Now walking forward, Carlton Banks gotta find a position to get out. Tried to press after the Molotov. This is big damage. Flux will kill and go up 2-1 with the CA finish. Pow!
Damn. I was actually looking for a point for that to end, and it just did not. It just did not. Carlton Banks. Poor guy. He's looking over the exit sign. It was too late, dog. The monster's already in front of your face. That's Flux.
The call came from inside the house.
Oh, but again, excellent job from Flux.
I know what you did last match.
I know what you did.
I know what you did last match.
Lose, it's fine. Flux. One game away.
All right, we got Flux is up 2-1, and he took all that gray life off. And look at this damage racking up here. Got the toss in the corner now is Carlton.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure that it's done, but that's definitely the stun.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Carlton Banks is getting murdered like a teenager in a horror movie. There's the slap, the side switch. Damn, dude. That was brutal.
Why does he keep going to the shed? He keeps going to the shed.
Don't go to the shed!
It's a small shed. There's no weapons in there. Maybe I'll hide in here. Maybe I'll hide in this tiny shed, or I'll go up the stairs. Why go up the stairs? Flux is gonna lock down.
No, but
There's no windows upstairs.
There's no windows to jump out. Right, don't go up the stairs. Carlton Banks, get in the basement. No, we don't go there either. Just grab the front door.
Just run away.
Tom peeking out here, talking about peeking. I'm trying to peek their way out of the corner, but Carlton Banks is pushing them deeper in there. But we got jump outs, we got grabs, we got the whole 9 yards of the EX whip. Ooh!
Oh, no quick tries either. So not going to be able to take his turn. And now Carlton Banks locking in a bad situation. Grips twice. Oh, but Flux isn't feeling that nice. Didn't grip him 3 times to the B reversal instead from Carlton building the space.
Okay, just view reversals.
View
Doesn't want to let
reversal.
Carlton
A lot of
Banks
great
win.
life.
Again, like no, get
Yeah.
off me.
It's a
I
it's a
like
locked
that,
door,
though.
dog. No entry. Ooh, it interrupting
all
the
that
beast.
great
We've
life.
seen that so many times. Poor Carlton Banks cannot litter. It's a no littering zone, no matter where you go. And this might be one final hit right here for Flux to sweep off the field.
Yeah, he just did
He
it,
has
Rob.
the next. That's gonna do it right there. Flux taking it over Carlton Banks.
3-1.
Yo, he
Damn.
did it raw to show who's really the law. This is crazy.
Bars.
The man pulling through. Fluxway is
Oh,
going to be
man.
taking it and securing his spot in grand finals.
Yeah, but he's gonna be.
Looks
up
like NYC
against
Furby
the-
in chats. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say
Lost to
NYC
Flux
Furby
twice
in
in
chat says, yeah, lost to Flux twice in Bruce Lee, not trying to lose a third time.
Dude, please don't lose 2 more times in winners. Oh, dude, you have all the advantage.
God.
Do it.
Please
Oh,
don't
that'll
do
be
it.
Carlton
worse.
As you said, my man is in winners. Oh, that is. I'm getting lightheaded because
It'll-
if that happens, I'm gonna feel real upset for
It'll be
poor
so
Sabin out here, poor Arturo. Oh God! What that does solidify our grand finals is going to be Sabin / Arturo in the winner side of grand finals, and then that means it's Flux in the loser side. Got to do it twice to make it nice to reset the bracket and to give you guys more action, which I hope happens, and I think Art hopes that happens too. That's going to round out our grand final side. People, before we get into the fisticuffs, make sure to run the match reel one last time. ! Match reel, run that in the chat just like that. You want to see more of the Odin? That's going to happen after this. You might want to stick around for that. Maybe I'll feed him another treat if you guys sink it to 100. Let's get it going, people, and pop it over to the
Ooh.
Twitters and Facebook stuff like that. Let people know what's going on there too. We're in grand finals. We are going to see who's going to take it. Can Art get? He's lost twice. This will be it's got to be a
Tonight.
Guinness Book of World Records, losing the same person the same day 3
4
times.
times?
Ah man, I would
4
be,
times,
I
please.
would hang my shit up. Will we
Don't
4
do it.
times? Oh, because if he resets the bracket. Oh God, I would hang my controller. I'm sorry, Art.
Oh, my
You've been
God.
playing for years, dog. I would hang my shit up. I would be so
See,
done.
Here's the real thing, right? If he loses 4 times to Flux tonight, I feel like there has to be like some sort of exhibition for the run back, right? Like we
There's
gotta do
gotta
some
be,
sort of
yeah.
event to get
I'll-
Sabin
I'll put money
his
in.
mojo back against Flux because that's
No,
that's
let
just
that man
too
rest.
embarrassing.
Let him
dude.
rest.
No, let's do
Because if he
it.
loses
We'll
that,
do it
it's
first
it's
to
only
five.
even more of a rap.
We'll call it how Furby gets his
No,
groove back.
no,
We'll do the best.
let him rest. Please let this man rest. I can't listen. Let's not prophesize my man's demise. It's not over just yet. We're still getting into it. We're about to get into it, I should say. And we are about to play Street Fighter V Digital Havoc Grand Finals. Sabin versus Flux. Let's get it.
Y'all wanted to know when the tequila was hitting? It's now. Sorry, I mean when the water was hitting. The water's hitting now.
The water was hitting. The water was hitting. Someone's got that
Yeah, but
sparkling
we
water.
are
That's
gonna
okay.
see.
Anyway.
Sim versus Mika. We did see this earlier with K Money, I believe, and it was looking pretty much like a wash. Sabin so far is keeping the space a little bit better, but we just gotta wait until Flux finds that rhythm, right?
Yeah, but
Got
right
to
now
stop.
it's looking like the rhythm is in Sabin's favor because he's getting a lot of damage and going to be just about closing it out. There it is. Taking the first round.
Round 2.
Yeah, kicks the tasty low, and I think that like what we just saw Sabin doing is the key to winning this matchup. You cannot like, I think every commentator has already said it. Just don't let Flux fill themselves. You gotta keep pressing.
Flux literally cannot start his game, but here we go. We got one V-trigger activation later, and you're in a corner, the life lead's tied up, and you're panicking for your life trying to V-reversal and get out, and there we go, Sabin with the right decisions to get out, getting rid of the plus frames. You gotta hold that.
Yeah, I like
I
this.
feel like
Okay, now we got plus
he's
streams
been
on
mixed
his
so many times in his life. I mean, he's been mixed so many times in his life. This is fine. You can hold this nice. We're out of there with a teleport. We're out of the day.
Oh,
Yo, the
Yeah, a
angle
lot of
trade
great
is
like
so
built
right.
up.
are you the stunner from downtown?
Oh my god, he
I'm
woke up
thinking
slack.
Pound
I
Town
don't
because
wake
Sabin taking game 1.
Whew.
The slide on wake up.
I
Slide on,
Scooting on the
smart
board.
stuff.
Leaving a
Street
stain.
smarts. Street smarts. you gotta slide on wake up.
Oh my god. But I just, you know what? That's fine because I feel like it would have taken care of some of the buttons for the character. Maybe a little profile. Maybe that's the way. But listen, he came to play. That's the first one on the board for Art. Let's see if we can keep it going.
wow,
came
normal
to get
recovers
paid,
in
that's all.
time. Yep, no splash. Okay,
Yeah,
oh,
going
this
in.
is what she wants.
Yeah. Absolutely. Got the chase down, but gonna get back thrown into the corner. Me reversal out of there, though. That is fine. We out in here. Oof.
Yeah, and I do
Boots
really
out,
like
fists
how
out.
Sabin's all about the V shift, especially in this matchup where Mika kind of has to commit in situations to those, you know, one situation. Sorry, it's either going to be the button or the throw, and when you dodge the throw, it works out great for you. But now you're still getting hit in the corner. Now you're getting dipped in the corner.
Oh, no.
Ripped in the corner. I mean, that's plenty of damage.
Round 2.
Yeah, that's the thing to count
Right,
too.
Flux, I see
Mika's
you.
got a lot of damage to put on deck, and when you're Dawson, you don't have a whole lot of health to spend, so you gotta be careful with what you're gambling with here, because otherwise you're giving up the house, you're giving up the keys to the car, you're giving up the kids.
They give up the kid. Damn, they coming for the kids too. The broker's like,
Yeah.
dog, you need to pay your damn money. I don't have much. He's like, yo, take my 2 sons. They're all I have. All right, we can sell this for like $250 or whatever on the market right there. V shift away, trying to dissuade the V trigger activation from Flux. And you see that's why you see the teleport, but Flux will not be denied this pressure. The disco, assist me.
Can't get away. And then the jugger with the EX wingless. Flux was ready. Sabin tried to teleport away. Got
Dude, it's the
for
fact that it
one
was
game
a
apiece.
grounded teleport away that got punished by the Nadeshko. Like you could try to plan all that out and think Flux was on some six head stuff, but really he just got lucky that Sabin decided to do a ground teleport and missed his like air teleport that would have actually recovered in time.
Round 1.
It's tough.
But an excellent conversion either way from Flux going into game 3 here.
You can't float on me. I got anti-airs. Now you're holding plus frames. Doing it again. Hold these again. Okay, keep blocking.
Yeah, going in with the chase down, no punish there in the drill kick, but gonna get thrown, and a huge life lead right now for Sabin, and the stun!
Yo, the crush
Man,
counter
looking
ambush
fresh.
and juggle. Great stun sequence there.
Round 2.
Art taking. This is what you have to have right here with Art. Like full momentum the entire part of the round, and not let it slip away from Flux, because that's so much mental stack you have to deal with. Like just like this, the drop kick coming through gets a meaty, no counter it, no problems to save him. But the chase down this time using the V shift, which has actually been benefiting him a lot. You see him rotating the defensive options, but Flux is all offense all damn day.
Yep. Look at that. It looks like Flux is mashing their face across the controller, right? Mika can just rush down and maul Sim, and the onus is really on Sabin to punish and keep her at bay. So far it's working. Nope, but there's a slash to activate and you're dead. Look at that. Just, it's almost like Sabin has to play perfect and Flux has to play like 60% perfect.
Absolutely. That's what happens when you're playing a character that just has to get in 1 or 2 times to get that big damage versus Sabin, who has to hit, you know, play that defense game as well as hit Flux like 8 to 12 times just to get good damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sequence kind of thing, right? Like you gotta set up the sequences that you see on like Twitter and stuff like that, but they gotta be perfect.
Ooh, teleport out of the corner, does not want to be in a dicey situation.
All right, activation
Okay.
though out the corner. Now Flux trying to find it, sweeping and crouch heavy punching all the way. Trying to find the way in.
Ooh, the
activation,
jab
that'll
check
hold
on the
this
teleport,
mix.
Nadeshko blocking it.
That
Sabin
was
taking the
top
round,
tier-
up 2 right now.
top tier defense. That was
So good.
Just the patience to not push, to know that there's going to be no command grab coming too. Actually, thinking about it even deeper, right? Sabin's sitting at such a life lead in that situation that one command grab isn't going to be make or break. It's better
Exactly.
to just sit there and find the opportunity where Flux is pushing buttons, trying to find you panicking, and just getting the one hit confirmed that you need to close it out. And now sitting up on you know, match game here if he can finish this out.
Gotta do it right now. Do not want this momentum to go in Flux's favor. Round star area, the command grab, holds a normal throw. Don't want to press, don't want to get crushed, because you know it could come next. A lot of damage to the side of this character. V reversal, a lot of gray life, teleport, trying to bait out something.
Oh, the
no
jump.
promises. Flux, I like these weights and these baits, and look at where it's leading him to.
Yeah, using the V shift to get an opportunity out of the corner teleport. Sliding under though, nice punish and a beautiful anti-air to follow up.
Okay, trying to teleport away. Sabin getting some space for himself, but just like that, Flux is back in. Activates, calls in Nadeshko, teleports, lands. Nadeshko gets him out of the sky. This is a juggle. The wingless doesn't connect though. That one will.
Yeah, EX Connect.
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't know
second one, baby.
That was rough. And Nadesco coming in worked out in Fluxway's favor, but man, I don't know if Sabin just didn't realize that Nadesco was on her way. She just had to catch the second bus. She missed the first one.
Yeah.
It's just the mental stack of keeping track of all that stuff. It's like, not looking down at the schedule. Did you not know it's 9:45? Come on, dog. V reversals, cotton heavy right here, building up a lot of great live flux, denying that pressure and putting on his own as a ton of damage from that light confirm right there, all the way to the corner. Crouch fierce, all these things coming through, making Sabin sweat. The pits are sweat.
Dude, it's all down his back too. You know this man is drenched right now.
Oh, dude, for sure. He's basically running a mental marathon, but this is going to be dead. Look at that conversion. And this is tournament point for Sabin. Just has to win one round. Just got to do one.
Yeah, just gotta take one round to do it. Also, shout out to Vampire in the Box. Hey, we see you in chat.
How the dog.
But yeah, just yeah. And this will be kind of big win too, because Artie was down to lost to Flux in another tournament.
And,
so this is gonna be like the ultimate run back here if you're Sabin. But right now you're taking a lot of damage stuck in the corner. Woo!
Yeah, you absolutely do not want to let Flux win this round and take it to a final game for the reset point. He's trying to bust.
Oh my!
What? It comboed! It
comboed!
It wasn't done.
It traded and comboed.
Bro, that was not done. When Sabin ain't done either. The reversal right here from Flux lays him down with the EX Fireball, trying to lock him down. I wish you press a damn button. You pay $60 to press buttons. Do something. I dare you. Sabin is one hit away. This is definitely Sabin's game to win and also his game to lose right here. Interrupt. Sabin will take it finally over Flux at Digital Havoc Street Fighter 5 tournament. He got pieced up twice and said that ain't nice. Sabin finally taking it from Flux and not having to hold up the sticks anymore. He's like, dog, I can still play. I can still play. Yo, Art, say something in the chat. Talk your piece in the chat as we talk about this replay. Let's talk about what happened here.
Yeah, this is where it got real scary, right?
Knockdown, trying to close the distance, and then just the very smart recognizing that there was nothing Flux could do to be plus on that stunner, right? And just going to mash it up on that wake up as soon as he saw something happen. Congratulations, America. You've defeated all of Canada. Congratulations,
Finally,
Arturo,
we've
for beating
defeated
the demon that he fought.
Canada.
Not even like his demon of like all time. It's just demon of the night, right? And he
Demon
was
of the night.
able to take it.
He's a Thursday
Was
demon.
able to take it 3-1 and look pretty solid doing it too.
How do you have a demon at night?
Absolutely.
That's so crazy. That's got to be a Guinness Book World Records. I'm sorry to be biased, but I'm so happy that he didn't lose. That would have been so bad. I would be salty for him too. He'd be feeling that for weeks, but he'll be feeling that match arena as he is taking it winner's side of things. Congratulations to Art as he pulls out the sim from the sarcophagus. Can't say the character's dead now, can you? Okay, Art. But anyway, congratulations to him and everybody in top 8. It's been fantastic action all around the stack bracket, getting ready for CPT and beyond that, obviously. And just to see all the cool stuff that's coming through, I like to see a lot of the V-Shift stuff that came through, a lot of the great tech from the players. People, I feel like, are getting better defense, and these games are kind of going down to the wire. Like the timeouts have been happening. It's a lot more fun to watch. Not that it wasn't fun before, but it's even more exciting. And I'm definitely gonna get kicked out of my apartment. What do you guys got to say about this?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. And again, a huge congratulations there to Sabin. Really played it strong, especially bringing it all the way back. And not to say Fluxwaves didn't play, but, you know, Fluxwaves won last season. So sometimes it's nice to see someone wearing the new crown.
We got to see him get put in this place just a little bit. What I gotta say is, it's Cole, it sounds like you're trying to close out this tournament, but there's something we gotta do before we do. We gotta get Odin on screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Odin.
All right. Chat.
I donated almost $25 to see Odin on screen.
Odin. He thinks he knows it's tournament time, so it's hard for him. Come here.
Come on, buddy.
Come here. You gotta come up.
Hey, don't call him a rat.
Come here.
He's a god.
He is a giant. This is like a Chicago rat right here. I'm going to get him to jump because I'm not going to angle this down. And while I'm doing that, y'all can hit the match one last time. You see the puppy treats right here, y'all? Look, Odin, jump. Get it.
Get it, buddy. Get it.
No, don't put your hand on the table. Oh my God, he almost knocked over this whole setup. He put his hand on the table because like, I ain't jumping, dog. I
It
ain't
was worth
fucking
it,
jumping.
dog.
Anyway,
Have you seen me?
was that worth it,
Buck,
chat?
I don't
Was
jump.
that good?
Absolutely,
me.
dude.
That was pretty
Let's
good.
close it
That was
out.
pretty good.
Where can they find you, Nogorimi? What's good?
People can always find me at Nogoremi on Twitter. You can always find out things that I'm doing at Nogoremi, excuse me. You can find out on nogoremi.com or Nodchest at Nogoremi. I've been interviewing so a bit, so I haven't put out any podcasts, but I'll be sure to get something out pretty soon. It's finally wrapping all that stuff up. But person to my, yes, this way, my right, what's going on? We can do the fusion dance again. What's good?
Hey. Yeah, it's your girl Flexus on mic. I had a wonderful time tonight, and if you guys want to hear what the nonsense that I have to say and me fangirling over the latest and greatest anime or fighting game characters, you guys can go check me out on Twitter at Flexus_, on Twitch at Flexus_. I'm unfortunately out of commission on streaming for the moment just because my computer's dead. But you guys can still catch me on mic, and I do want to give a shout out again to the Royal Rivals tournament. I am a co-owner of that tournament series, and I would love to see everybody go and support it. It is not this Saturday, but a week from this Saturday.
It's the best tournament ever. You gotta watch
so
it.
It is an all-women and non-binary tournament series. It's one coming up April 10th at 4 p.m. PST or 7 p.m. EST as a charity event to celebrate the International Transgender Awareness Day. So we picked the Okra Project. It's a wonderful charity, so we are raising money for that. Of course, we have some awesome sponsors. We got Equinox, we got Collector Cup, the online, local, and grinding coffee. So make sure to go check it out, support the amazing competitors. And we said this all night tonight, but these tournaments are huge because this is the sampler. This is the nice little appetizer to what we're going to see at CPT. And I guarantee you, some of the names you see in that bracket are going to be names you see coming into the upcoming tournament. So make sure to check it out. But you know who else you can check out? Who's down below me?
You can check me out. Hi, I'm Thomas Winkley. I might be on the mic for an upcoming tournament that we're advertising potentially. That may have changed, but I think I might be. We'll see. And...
I think some of us are in there too. I think it's definitely changed.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
So-
But I'm pretty sure most of us, if not all of us, are in there.
So it's gonna be
we might all be commentating the sim events. You know, it just happens.
You never know. We happen to be around anyway. So yeah, you can keep it out for me. You'll see where I'm at on Twitter and other places like that. And I'm just glad to be here because this is some good ass Street Fighter. But there's one more person you need to know where to find.
Oh, you nailed the direction too.
You know what? Del saying, thank God we don't have St. Cola on upcoming tournaments. You're wrong, because I'll be doing a lot of tournaments this year. And not only for Street Fighter, but also for Strive. Anyway, if you want to find out where you're going to be seeing more tournaments and, for your boy right here on the mic, you can find me at _St. Cola on Twitter. And then also I'm doing streaming where I'm almost to 1,000 followers on Twitch. Let's get it all the way up there, people. You can find me at twitch.tv/Saint_Cola, where I am streaming. Basically, Odin is there a lot. So if you come through, you're definitely going to see Odin. So we've seen some great action all the way through. Great Street Fighter 5, and we're going to have more on the way and when we come back. But until then, peace out, stay safe, and, hold that. Bye.
Bye.